Now, it's time for the Varsity Radio Show. Here's your host, Seth Henniger.
What's up? Welcome. The party has begun, and
it has begun, and it
for
is
you
here.
to join.
It is.
We are going to have the time of the day. So, I don't know, man. This is the best time of the week. I don't know what you do the rest of the week, but this is me and Jordan's favorite time.
I pine for the day that I can come here.
That's
what I do the rest of my week.
He twiddles his thumbs and fills in his time.
And I play with my hair.
Yes. He plays with his golden, luscious locks.
Beautiful, luscious locks of golden hair. Yes.
Oh, my hairless friend and co-host to my right. He looks a little Irish. He's the best voiceover person I think I've ever met in my life. His name, Jordan McDaniel.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. No filter. I really am this good looking.
Yes.
No filter. Look. See? See? Perfect.
Wow.
That is what my wife says every day when she wakes up.
Yeah, I bet she does.
She's like, wow, you are so ridiculously handsome. And I'm like,
bet that's what
babe,
she says.
Please. I have to go to work.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Me and Steven have had you on this show 2-3 years now.
Yeah.
And,
it's been a bit.
We've yet to meet Jennifer. I desperately want to have a conversation with Jennifer.
She could be a figment of my imagination. You never know.
We have questioned that, me and Steven.
Yes, absolutely.
But,
you should.
Anyway, also in the studio.
He
takes care of the Oompa Loompas.
In the studio.
He makes sure that they get a shower in the chocolate waterfall. He makes sure that they groom the beautiful candy flowers.
Mm-hmm.
He does all the things here. Pushes the button.
If he was not here,
sliders.
there would be no show.
He is the Willy Wonka of radio.
And how?
Steven Spiegel!
Hey guys, how you doing? Hope you're having a great one. You know, the hardest part about keeping those Oompa Loompas clean is you got to clean their loofahs. They will not bathe without a loofah.
The Oompa Loompa loofahs.
That's exactly
so
right.
selfish.
Yep. Oompa Loompa Doompa-dee-doo.
That's hilarious. The little
Can
side
I
things you
get
come
your
up with
loofah
when
for
I
you?
don't even know which... I don't even tell you what I'm going to say. This is
know.
great.
Just got to be quick.
Yeah, Steven, you are on it.
Thank you.
Hey,
Oompa Loompa loofah.
Before we go to one of our favorite online events, which is Meme of the Week, obviously, we want to tell you about the Fuel of the Varsity Marco's Pizza.
Oh, delicious.
Pizza, salads, desserts, subsides, beverages in the shops of Albertville, and our other sponsor,
B&B Video Games, located next to Pizza Hut in Albertville. It's the Albertville mullet, Seth, because it's a business in the front and a party in the back. It's got a local video game retail store as soon as you walk in, but if you go to the back, it's an 80s style arcade. It is an awesome store. I've been there several times, bought several things from there. Got my nephew's Christmas present from there this last Christmas, so he was totally stoked. It was awesome.
Have also bought video games there and played in the arcade. It's a really cool,
it's a good time.
place.
Yeah, go see them. Go see them. B&B Video Games.
We want you to come join us over on the social medias. We're everywhere. Everywhere. Steven, tell them where they can find us live right now.
Live right now, you can find us over on Facebook and on YouTube. So make sure to go over there and interact with us. We want to see those comments. We want. If you have questions for our athletes that are coming up from Guntersville today, by the way.
Or us.
If you have questions for them or for us, let us know. Yeah, it's going to be fun.
It's going to be a great time. You miss half the content if you don't join us on the show.
That's right.
And hey, we are watching. I'm sitting here watching the live feed right now.
You're watching us.
We're waiting to talk to you. So, hey, you can talk to us on a personal level and ask any question you want. Doesn't mean we'll answer it, but you can ask it. Hey, come join us online right now. Steven, how many times do you sit there and I would really like to hear the rest of that song?
There's especially when Steve-O plays like a chipmunk sounding song.
Yes.
Where I'm like, okay, like I kind of have to hear what the chipmunks are going to say here. The Christian chipmunks, the saved chipmunks,
Jordan,
the redeemed chipmunks.
Jordan.
that's a band idea. Redeemed chipmunks.
There you go.
And just have
Christians, here we are. Anyway, meme of the week.
Memes of the week.
Ooh, it sounds official.
Hey, I have a question, Steve-O. Before Steve-O and Seth, you mentioned the chocolate Wonderfall. Which one had the chocolate Wonderfall? Was that Denny's or Golden Corral?
Golden Corral.
Golden Corral.
It was Golden Corral. Okay. Yeah. I couldn't remember because when you said the chocolate Wonderfall, I was like, oh man, that brings
and
back
there were no rules as to what you could put underneath.
That is true. I have watched straight up teenagers dip steak.
It was a lawless land in Golden Corral.
Still is.
Well, are there many Golden Corrals still around? There's a few, but I remember like back in the 90s and early 2000s, it felt like there was one in every town.
Oh, it wasn't just Golden Corral.
Yeah,
you had Ryan's,
Ryan's and Denny's,
Quincy's.
Now,
why did they get rid of Quincy's?
I don't know.
I remember Ryan's.
Awesome.
I remember Ryan's being more in the late 80s, early 90s being a thing, and I don't remember much of them past 1998 or anything like that. But Quincy's, yes.
Ponderosa. Remember Ponderosa?
I never went to Ponderosa.
Really?
What about Kenny Rogers Roasters? Y'all remember that one?
No.
Oh, y'all never went to Kenny Rogers Roasters? No. It was not good.
Well, it's probably good.
It was awful.
You got to know when to fold them, Kenny Rogers.
It was terrible. It's awful.
It was awful.
When you're sneaking food at 3 a.m. and you hear noises. Amen. Yes.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
Kind of looking over your shoulder.
But also,
I want my third meal.
This is also what I look like when I'm shoving like just handfuls of shredded cheese in my mouth. This is what at 3 a.m.
So
do you do that too?
I do. Steve-O, we'll have to call each other.
Yeah.
Or David.
Support group going or something.
36-year-old me, cashier. Your child will be happy with such a gift.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I buy Legos, they're for me.
Yes.
They're not for George.
Again,
they're for me.
Again, I say, hey, by the way, here's an invite for you and George.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Saturday is Lego Club.
Saturday's Lego Club.
At the Guntersville Public Library.
Guntersville Public Library.
Stephen, you're also
George.
Thank you very much.
George,
you and Grace
is definitely more of a Duplo fan, which is Legos.
Stephen, this could be a thing. They have Duplo there.
Yeah, he's a Duplo man.
Hey, Marcos is here.
Marcos is here.
All right.
Yep.
Thank you very much, sir.
He's a good man. We like the pizza guy. Hey, wonder how Mike
Wazowski. Mike Wazowski.
Yes.
How does Mike Wazowski cry?
I never wondered until now. And now
is there a tear duct on either side or just in the center?
Is it just in?
Have we ever seen Wazowski cry?
I mean, I don't know.
Also, another movie that needs a third one. Because I will say Monsters 1 and Monsters University were both good movies.
Yes. I like Monsters University a little bit more than Monsters Inc.
They were good.
I do love both of them.
They were both really good.
They're very good.
And I wish they would make a third movie.
Kitty!
Next.
Yeah. Mike Wazowski. Oh, speaking of
toddler, when you mention going outside.
Yeah, this is true.
Except my kids right now. I'm like, get yourself out of here. You've got too much energy.
Yeah.
Crocs. Look at those Crocs, too.
Yeah. Those are...
Do you know anybody with Crocs?
Solid.
Bro.
You know anybody with gibbets that go on their Crocs?
Yes.
Yeah.
These little accessories. Aren't those things so cool?
Yes.
They are cool.
My sons have some.
Dude, they had some really cool Crocs at the shoe show, whatever it's called, in Albertville. They had some... I
saw this, and this is so true.
Buzz Lightyear Crocs.
I'm trying to figure out which part of my body to work on first.
Where do I even start?
Where do I go?
I don't even know what to do right now.
I'm so intimidated.
I know. That is the truth. Next. My ungrateful wife. Me laughing at my hilarious joke I've told 100 times. Yes.
Yeah.
If it's funny once, it's funny 100 times.
That's right.
It is.
And besides, it's all we got going for us.
Appreciate me. Yeah. Scottie Pippen looking a lot like Chester Cheetah. He really does.
He does. He looks a lot like Chester Cheetah these days.
He was all good until he's like, Michael Jordan couldn't do anything without me.
He said Scottie Pippen kind of has that deep kind of Arkansas voice. He's like, Michael Jordan can't do nothing without me. And you're just like,
Felicia
dude, what are you
just
talking
called
about?
us out. She
Felicia
just asked me.
Felicia.
She said, "Do you eat bagged cheese or freshly shredded?" I like freshly shredded when I have the option.
Well, of course, but at 3 a.m. you're not gonna. Felicia, let me go.
It's the Thack Watch.
It's the Thack Watch. It's the Thack Watch.
Yes. This is amazing.
It's the Thack Watch.
It's the Thack Watch. There we go. Here we go.
Look, but Felicia, to answer your question, of course, I'm going to
freshly shredded.
But at 3 a.m., I'm not freshly shredding anything.
No.
I'm going to grab
the lazy
I'm going to grab the great value and just shove some cheese in my mouth.
I can't tell you how many. Showing up to school after a doctor's appointment. Yes.
Look what your boy brought.
That's right. Hey, I'm far enough removed from this situation. I think I can say this. During when we were working out, workout class, we all pulled our money together and made an order, and somebody would sneak out and get us McDonald's. Till the one day the coach called us and took it, and then just started giving it away to everybody else.
Wow.
Way to go, Coach.
Not us.
Way to go, Coach. I like this one. Refried beans exist, but the inventor of refried beans says again.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Refry them.
Refry them.
I'm going to need you to refry those beans. We've already fried them.
Are they ever actually fried?
I don't know.
How exactly is that done?
I don't really know. It's kind of interesting. I think
because you boil beans.
I think, Steve-O, it's one of those things where if I found out the process of how they were made, I probably wouldn't eat them anymore.
Yeah.
But since I don't know how they're made, I do enjoy them.
Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah, ignorance is really bliss in this situation.
Okay.
I mean, do you want to really know how refried beans are refried? Because I don't think you do.
Nope.
Hey, Steve-O.
Yeah.
Here's a good one.
Uh-huh.
You cut me off when you get cut off mid-funk. Mm-hmm. Bro, you cut me off mid-funk.
I do that to y'all all the time when you hear a great song and I just cut it off.
Mid-funk, dog.
Yeah.
Hey, Miss Felicia, who is my contact, that's her right there, probably.
Hi, Felicia.
Okay.
Right there. She wants to talk about this.
What does she want to talk about?
Is that you, Felicia?
Felicia!
Yes!
Felicia!
Felicia!
Okay. Felicia!
So if you just shred it I have really bougie kids now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because we only, once I started grating my own cheese, if I walk in the house with, a bag of cheese, every kid is like, what are you doing?
What are you doing? You've created a monster, Felicia.
I created a big monster.
You've created a giant monster.
In event planning.
Yeah.
Felicia, I can help you change that. I can help you change that. Walk in with a block of cheese and say, if you're so bougie, why don't you do it yourself?
Yeah, do it yourself.
You hand him a grater and hand him a bar of cheese and say, you want it yourself.
Yeah.
Do it yourself.
Do it yourself, dog.
They do already?
They do. How old are these children, Felicia?
Teenagers.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if they were 3 or 4.
No.
I mean, look, no judgment. I would tell my child to do it too. I mean,
George, get in the kitchen.
George is 3.
Listen,
George, shred your own cheese, boy.
I put the granddaughter in there to shred cheese.
Yeah,
come on.
I mean, you have
come
to.
on.
We have a finely shredded one. We have an extra large shredded, and we have regular.
It is one of those things though where I see the point. I see what you're saying, Felicia. If you do it ahead of time, then you can get the freshly shredded at 3 a.m. Here's the problem, Felicia. I never plan ahead for anything. I'm a terrible planner aheader. I'm a fly by the seat of my pants kind of man. You know?
God, that hurts my heart.
I am so sorry that hurts your heart, but it's who I am. And at 3 a.m., I might think I really should have shredded my own cheese so I could have the fresh stuff.
3 in the morning.
But if you don't buy the bag cheese, then you have no choice but to shred it.
Yes, but that's the problem.
Or
I buy the bag cheese. I buy it.
It has cellulose on it.
Ooh.
I know, and I
Why you gotta ruin my life?
And it tastes so good. That's the same thing on
No,
refried beans.
It doesn't. You would prefer bag cheese over fresh cheese.
Hey, you're coming in real hot on cellulose, okay? I'm just saying, let's hear both sides.
Okay, let's hear your cellulose side.
Let's get the cellulose people in. Call them up, Steve.
All right.
Look them up. Call them up.
Me some.
They're probably our listeners in Germany.
Yeah, that's who that is.
9!
Oh, no, they don't allow cellulose in Germany.
No, it's the guy in the middle of the Kansas Lake, Cheney Lake.
So we're talking blacklist.
You won't have to call Fauci or something.
We're talking black market cellulose in Germany.
Yes, it's very, very bougie.
Well, according to Google,
okay,
here we go.
Cellulose is a structural compound found in plant cell walls.
Oh.
It's a dietary fiber that helps with digestion. So
that's so nice.
Is it really that bad for
us?
that
bad?
Steven's throwing devil's advocate here.
So, they put it in cheese as a preservative.
Mm-hmm.
That's why bar cheese will mold, and bag cheese takes a year to mold.
Gotcha.
But the mold just, it keeps the evil at bay.
We're not eating blue cheese. If you want to eat moldy cheese, you eat blue cheese.
Wow.
Look, I'm just saying, Felicia.
Felicia's a great cook.
Yeah, Felicia's really good. Yeah,
I've eaten Felicia's food, and it's
she knows
fantastic.
what she's talking about.
Yeah,
clearly. Whereas, you could, cellulose. I have no idea. I'm glad Steve-O looked that up because I was going to have to wing it.
And then Steven made a devil's advocate argument. Oh, Lord, he has a video of it. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, there's our FCA people.
FCA. We're going to ask him what he thinks of cellulose.
Felicia, you're a gift.
Felicia, you are a gift to the world, and we really appreciate you.
More than you know.
The reason my food tastes so good is because I use freshly shredded cheese.
There it is.
With no cellulose.
When you eat my
cellulose.
It all makes sense now.
It all makes sense.
All right.
Well,
I've
been waiting to do this for a while.
And we also learned...
Yeah, I haven't been with you in a while. Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia. We also learned a very fun fact today. We learned a very fun fact.
What's that fun fact that we learned?
We love you, Felicia.
This is the funnest
You're phenomenal.
fact of all facts, Steve-O. This is a very fun fact.
I'm ready for it.
The Germans don't like cellulose.
What?
We
did.
What a fun fact.
We did.
What a fun fact.
For everybody joining us on the air right now, you are totally lost. You know what we're talking about.
The Germans do not like cellulose. So here's the thing. Listen, I need everyone to understand this. Okay. All right.
Here we go.
I need everyone to understand this.
Sorry, Noah. We're here, man.
Noah,
see you.
Don't worry. Noah, let me get on my soapbox about cheese, and then we'll get to you.
We'll
okay.
Get to FCA.
We'll get to FCA in just a minute.
Should it be a cheese box?
It's a cheese box. It's a cheese box.
Okay.
All right. So look,
is Felicia still here?
Is she?
Yes, she's here.
Okay.
Oh, good. Everybody's still here.
Good. She can hear it. Okay. Everyone likes cheese. Everyone enjoys cheese.
Everybody.
But the bag cheese apparently doesn't mold till after a year, but normal block of cheese will mold after like a few weeks or so, depending. Yeah, it'll turn on you. But here's the thing. You really got to pick your poison. Do you want the freshly shredded stuff that'll mold quickly? Or do you want the stuff that keeps the mold at bay for a year?
The freshly shredded stuff, because I'm going to eat it immediately.
Yeah, but that's the problem.
Exactly.
I'm just telling you. I'm just asking.
That's right. Thank you, Felicia.
I'm just asking the question.
Felicia, I'm on your team on this one.
Look, I'm on both teams. Can you not be on both? And say, at times, you got to buy the bag cheese.
No.
And at times, you got to buy the block cheese.
Why are you compromising in your life?
Look, you know what? I'm going to do something. I'm going to go home. Steve-O, be prepared. I'm going to send you a video this afternoon.
Compromising on Jesus.
That's right.
Here's what happens.
That's right,
Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to send you a video, Steve-O, sometime this week. I'm going to go buy a big bag of cheese, and I'm going to go buy a block of cheese, and I'm going to shred the block of cheese and mix it together with the bag cheese.
No.
I'm going to do it.
That's evil.
I'm doing it.
That's evil.
I'm doing it.
When you go buy the bag cheese, I just need you to touch it, and it feels powdery.
Yeah, it's so good.
Gross.
I love the powder.
Powdery and gross.
The powder is what makes it so wonderful.
All right.
Felicia, thank you for calling in. We needed to have this conversation.
Yes, we did.
Seth, I'm going to have to bring him some real food.
Please.
So he
will never be the same.
Felicia, I will gladly accept your real food.
It is really good.
And I'll sprinkle some great value cheese on it.
No.
Yum! delicious.
Satanic.
Because I'm making lasagna from scratch.
Oh,
now we're talking. I'm fine with that.
Lasagna love.
Oh, that's nice.
We'll take it.
That's real nice.
Yeah.
Good.
Felicia's not gonna let me eat.
I'll send you a picture to share.
I'm gonna have to be over. She's gonna be like, you don't get to eat, and I'm gonna sit in the corner like a bad kid.
Yes.
Sit in the corner with the dunce cap now.
Sorry, this was made with fresh cheese, and you only like cellulose cheese.
That's right. Yeah. So you can't have any.
Give me that cellulose.
Thank you, Felicia. You're amazing.
Bye.
Bye.
The FCA Moment of the Week.
Noah, you're not the only person there, are you?
I'm not. No, we got 3D here.
3D!
Hey, what's up?
3D!
Hey!
What's up? Hey, 3D.
Oh, Lord. Here
I know a guy. Hey. And it's Noah. What a shock.
Noah.
I know a guy.
Yeah, we
Noah.
know a go.
There you go. There you
This
go.
is great.
There it is.
That's my dad joke
And there's
for the day.
Dad joke of the week.
Dad joke of the
Right
week.
there.
There
There
it
you
is.
go. I had to get it out. Come on.
That's
yeah,
right.
you have to.
Well, you two, I can see are in separate locations.
Yes.
I don't know what
sir.
that diagram is to the right of you right there, 3D, but it looks pretty intense.
Diagram? We
Yeah,
got
yeah.
one word challenge done by FCA. A little bit smaller of a New Year's resolution, but just to focus on one word throughout the year. Works wonders. I totally recommend.
Okay.
What's your one word throughout the year?
My one word this year is lead. So,
Lead?
leading others in Christ-like behaviors and being led by Christ.
Come
Very
on.
I
powerful
like
word.
it. I like it.
Noah,
That's cool.
Noah, what's your word?
So my word this year is intentional.
Intentional.
In everything I do with my time, my relationships, my relationship with the Lord. Yeah, that's my word for this year. So
Noah,
really want to just focus on that. So
Noah, I think I say this every time, and I think my partner would agree.
I would probably
Your
agree.
hair is quite fantastic.
It's beautiful. It's lovely.
Like, I'm hardcore jealous right now.
yeah, me too. I can't
It's
do that.
nice.
I
where
cannot
I
do that.
am, you're jealous of my location or what?
No, I'm jealous of your awesome hair.
Of your hair.
Oh, my
Hey.
hair. Oh, come on. No,
Guys, Noah and 3D, you've inspired us. Steve-O, what's your one word? What's your one word?
My one word.
Survive.
Survive.
Me and you.
What would my one word be?
Yeah, what would it be?
Wow.
I put you on the spot, Steve-O.
You sure did. So
Yeah.
let's see. What would I say?
You have to outdo Noah and 3D.
Okay, here we go. You ready?
Oh, come on. Gotta hear it.
You ready? Now,
Yes.
this is not perfection.
All right.
Okay.
Excellence.
Excellence.
Excellent.
Okay.
Excellent.
Okay.
That's
Okay,
it.
okay.
What about-
you
what
can
about-
work with that.
What about
Yeah.
you, Seth? What about you?
I try a word every year. Mine this year is multiply.
Multiply.
I wanna be
I like that
somebody-
too. Okay.
I want to be somebody of multiplication, not addition. And so Ephesians 3:20,
I got you.
you know, God of infinite more than we can ask, seek, or imagine.
Nice.
Multiply.
It's getting deep up in here.
Yeah,
Got the
it's
verse
getting
with
real
it.
deep.
I
What's
love
yours,
it.
Jordan?
What's my word? Cellulose.
I wasn't ready for that.
Wow.
Don't give me a softball down the middle. I'll crank it out of the park, dog.
You did something. You
I did.
bunted it right back to the plate behind you.
No.
Yeah.
Mine,
Right to the crowd. Foul ball.
Mine would probably be just off
Felicia
the.
says she's going to have to turn us off.
We've offended Felicia.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Fine, it'll be powdery. I'm.
Oh, wow.
My word
Cellulose.
would my word would probably be intentional.
Yes.
Intentional.
I like it.
I like intentional
I like
a
it.
lot.
I like it.
I'm going to take Noah's. I'm taking Noah's absolutely
Hey,
because
I took someone else's. I
yeah,
didn't think it mine
I
up
think
either,
that's
so
a really good one. I
it's
like
all good,
intentional. I was gonna say radical originally, but then I was like, that makes it sound like I'm like from the '80s. I mean, I am, but still, I don't want to sound like I'm from the '80s.
All right, guys, tell us about the wonderful world of Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Throw down on us.
The world, it always keeps going. You know, we
Yeah.
always have stuff going on. But one thing we really wanted to touch on today was we have our Behind the Bench coming up February 13th on a Thursday night. It should be either the day right before Valentine's Day or very close by. But
Yeah.
we're having a mother and daughter night
Nice.
with a guest speaker, Leah O'Brien Amico. A very
Nice.
famous professional softball player.
Can you say Amico
I know
who
you're talking about. Yeah, I know you're talking about.
3 days.
Yeah,
3 days. Say Amico.
Yeah, I was like, why do I know? Why do I know that name?
Yes. Thank you.
That she's a softball player. That's awesome.
Yeah. So we're going to be selling tickets. Then we're inviting every mother and daughter group to go. And we're having some special deals for specific softball teams and coaches as well. So
cool.
Please look on our websites for more details about that. But we're looking to just fill up that stadium and get as much people in as possible. And just, celebrate what that mother-daughter
stadium is it? What stadium is it?
Trash Panda
relationship.
Oh, Trash Panda Stadium. Okay,
yes, sir. Awesome. Trash Panda Stadium.
Nice, awesome. All right. What else is going on?
Noah!
Yeah, Noah, what's going on? Your
Noah guy.
Yeah, I know a guy.
So that's the big upcoming event. But this past Sunday, February 2nd, we had our summer intern interest meeting, and so
nice.
Got a bunch of high schoolers who, and some college students too, are wanting to intern with us in the summer, and we just gave them a lot of information regarding what to expect, what it's going to comprise of, all stuff like that. Stuff to be aware of. We actually had a really great turnout. It was very, very encouraging. And so you can check out our social media to see the posts there. It was really great because we're starting to gear up for the summer, which that's only February, but we got to start doing that early on.
It will be here before you know it.
I know. I'm saying,
of course.
January has flown by, I feel like. So,
yeah.
But so that went really well. But that's the other big thing I'd say. Just prepping for the summer. Looks very, very encouraging with the upcoming intern class. So, yeah.
Awesome.
Love it.
I love it too.
Well, you guys are amazing.
Y'all are
Thank
awesome.
you.
Thank y'all so much.
Thank you for
We're
listening
to be like y'all. Come on now.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to us talk about cheese.
And thank you for leading 3D, and thank you for being intentional, Noah.
Oh, come on. It's already February. Don't try to read that word. Come on.
You're welcome.
God,
you're welcome.
If you'll give me hair like Noah, everything will be all right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everything will be all right there.
I've seen what you've done for others. Will you do it for me?
Absolutely.
Bye, guys. You're amazing.
You guys have a great week.
Thank y'all.
We'll see y'all later.
We'll see y'all.
We're having a lot of fun today.
We are. Now,
Steven, I know we have enough time to do a funny video, right?
Sure we do, yeah.
We always do.
Oh, we didn't finish Meme of the Week.
We didn't,
but
that's okay.
It's okay. We got
to talk about cheese.
Yeah.
It happens.
We did. My face when someone tries to out Pizza the Hut.
Nobody out Pizza the Hut.
Nobody out Pizza the Hut.
He has, he's one of the best newscasters ever, but he has the funniest face.
Yeah, nobody puts baby in the corner, and nobody out Pizza's the Hut.
Nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I don't need a mood ring. I have a face. How many people do we know?
I really feel like the mustache really sells the whole.
I know so many people who need to remind their face that they're happy.
Do your best impression of that face, Seth. Do your best impression of that face. There we go.
It's your turn.
What about you, Steve-O?
Okay, all right, I'll give it a try.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I like it, yeah.
Solid.
Yeah.
Solid. Steven?
Yeah.
Videos,
boy!
All right.
Make me laugh!
Get those Oompa Loompas
like
going!
now! I want to laugh!
Okay, guys. All of us, we're dads.
We are dads.
We are dads.
This
we
is
sure
dad.
are.
It's dad time.
I know we have little ones. I got a 10-year-old, and so I'm getting a little closer, I think, to this whole idea of my daughter not really wanting to spend that much time with me. It's going to be more of a wanting to spend time with friends.
I hear you.
And I understand that. And I'm glad that she is getting that kind of independence. Of
course.
Because we're teaching her how to surround herself with really good people.
Of course.
But,
however,
it can still hurt.
Oh, yeah.
It hurt.
Dan.
So on Sunday, my daughter asked if I wanted to go out to lunch, and I'd been trying to get her to go out to have food with me all weekend, and she said, "You want to go to Din Tai Fung?" And I said, "Yes." And she said, "Okay, well, let's leave here like 11:30." And so 11:30 rolled around, and I went and got ready and brushed my hair and stuff, and she showed up. She came into the room with like this beautiful dress on and this like whole coordinated outfit, which is not something she usually does. And I was like, "Oh, you look fantastic." She goes, "Yeah, I know. This outfit is kind of snatched. I don't want to waste it on you. Can I call somebody my own age?"
Oh, my God.
"I love you, Dad, but I'd like to go out with somebody my own age when I look this good."
Wow.
I said, Sure. So she called up her best friend, and they went to lunch together, and they had a great time. That's all I wanted. I wanted her to have a great time.
Wow. I could feel the heartbreak in his voice
for him,
but
Steven.
at the same time, what kind of dad wouldn't be like, of course, baby.
Right.
You go and have a good time. Exactly. Of course, go hang out with your friends.
But it's just that thing.
It's just that thing. Like, why do you, it
hurts.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I used to...
Steven.
Do you know who that Dan is, by the way?
Steven. I do not know who that Dan is.
Okay, so Hamster and Gretel, the new show that's out on Disney. And if you've ever heard of Phineas and Ferb.
Yes!
Yeah, he's the creator of both of them.
Oh, what do you know?
Dan
what do you know?
Yeah.
He did a good thing with Phineas and Ferb.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, where's Perry?
Exactly.
Yeah.
The platypus.
Mm-hmm. He actually plays the professor on the show.
He's Doofenshmirtz.
He is.
Doofenshmirtz.
I love Doofenshmirtz. Doofenshmirtz is hilarious.
Yeah.
Perry the platypus. Doofenshmirtz.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you see I can't even remember the song, but where it's Doofenshmirtz, and it's where Perry controls his hands doing a rap.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The platypus song. Yeah. Oh, my God. That's a hilarious show.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
You know what one of my favorite shows is?
What?
Gravity Falls. I don't know if you guys ever watched Gravity Falls. I love Gravity Falls.
I did too.
It's kind of gateway.
Do you do at the very end, do all the... at the very end, they do a secret message.
Oh, yeah, no, I didn't.
Have you decoded all of them?
Heck no.
Oh, I do it every time.
I'm not that smart.
I did every time.
I'm not that smart. I don't. I like the show. It's one of my favorite shows. Only on for 2 seasons, believe it or not. Like I feel like the cultural impact of Gravity Falls, you would think that it's way bigger than just 2 seasons, but he only made 2 seasons. And it's one of my favorite shows. George likes it. It's kind of gateway horror for kids. It's kind of got some scary, tense moments, but the kids love it. I think it's great. And
I'll tell you one I'm really into right now because my daughter's into it.
What?
Big City Greens.
Oh, I love that show. That show's funny. Cricket and Tilly.
Yep. Grandma
with their one paw.
Fake leg.
Paw's missing a finger. It's a funny show.
All right, guys. We got 54 seconds. You want to hit a clutch?
Yeah, let's do clutch.
Go ahead.
I'm leading it, so I should probably get it up on my phone.
Yeah.
You got this.
Got a little time.
I'm going to blow your mind.
I bet you are.
I'm going to blow your mind with how good it is. And also how bad it is. Probably more with how bad it is.
I'm sure it's going to be better.
But I will blow your mind.
Regardless.
Regardless.
Someone's mind will be blown.
Someone's mind will be blown.
Somebody.
It will happen.
Maybe somebody on the radio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll be like, wow,
positive or negative.
That was really terrible.
Yeah.
All right, clutch coming up in about 15.
He should never do that again.
Yeah, you got this.
Never thought that about you.
I really appreciate that. Will you hold my hand while I do it?
No.
Why not?
No.
Why not?
Steven and I will trade places. He says he wants to hold your hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
By the way,
here we go.
The clutch moment.
All right, everybody. Your boy is leading clutch today.
Yeah.
Seth made a terrible decision.
No, I didn't.
This is on you.
This is going to be good.
So let's remember, everybody, if you don't like this, it's Seth's fault, not Steve-O. Steve-O's completely
innocent,
pure and innocent in all of this. You're welcome, Steve-O. I love you, buddy. Look, so if you don't like it, it's Seth's fault. But anyways, we're going to be in Mark chapter 8, verse 36 through 37. And the name of this, I guess kind of the theme of this is, what are you gaining? Let's read the words of Jesus. This is Jesus speaking. Mark 8, 36 through 37. For what does it profit a man to gain the whole world and forfeit his soul? For what can a man give in return for his soul? Let me ask you this question. What are you looking to gain in life? Was it more money? Is it more influence, more stuff, a better job, a better love life? Now, Seth, I think you and I would agree that pursuing these things isn't necessarily a bad thing. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with wanting more things for your kids, wanting to be a good influence on more people, getting a better job if you don't have a great job, but, a better job is on the horizon and you're going to be able to, get a better house, things for your family. Those are good things.
Right.
But pursuing these things can be good, but sadly, they quickly become the main thing.
Oh, that's good.
So, Seth, let me ask you this. Yeah. Why is it a bad thing to make these things the main thing?
I think it consumes your thoughts, your minds, your emotions, your effort, your time. You know, whatever takes up the most of your time.
Yeah.
Controls your life.
It sure does.
And it controls your mindset. It controls all these other things. And so if our main thing is not, there's a reason the Bible says pursue the kingdom of God first, right?
Yeah.
And it's in that God wants us to pursue Him first, because everything else can follow under that. But if we are pursuing those other things, then we take God out of the equation and make them more important than Him.
Or even worse, it's like, I appreciate what you said, taking God out of the equation. I think the worst move than taking God out of the equation is leaving Him in the equation but putting Him on the back burner.
Oh, yeah.
Like saying, like, I would rather someone just be like, I'm done with God. Right. I know that sounds harsh, but I'd rather someone just be like, I'm done with God, than be like, well, I'll make God my last option. That's but that's how we do it so many times, you know. Often. I mean, we do it so many times. Like, okay, I'm going to try and do this myself. And then I got a few other things that I might try and work out, and then if none of that goes, then I'll go to God.
Right.
And I really appreciate what you said.
Last resort.
Yeah. So, well, let me ask the audience this: what is the price tag on your soul? What do you desire so much in this life that you are willing to give up eternity to receive it?
That's good.
Yeah, that's a good question to ask. Like, what do you desire so much that you're willing to give up eternity to receive? Is it a better love life? More money, more power? I mean, we can go down a list. But no matter your answer, ladies and gentlemen, Jesus speaks the truth here in Mark chapter 8. What does it profit a man if he gains everything he wants but loses his soul? The answer is that it profits him absolutely nothing.
Right.
So, Seth, let me ask you, why are people so quick to think the stuff of earth is going to satisfy them completely?
I think it's a comparison battle. I think we watch everybody around us and they always seem successful, and we only see the positive inside of things instead of the negative, right?
Yeah.
And so as we're watching their life be perfect, and me and you both know that's not reality.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
We think, man, I really want that. I really like, and I'd give up anything for it, but nothing's perfect, right?
Yeah.
And so I think people are so willing to go for the things of the earth first, because it's like the Bible says, it's a temporary satisfaction.
Yeah.
Right?
It looks nice.
It looks fun. Nice. It looks good, and it is satisfying for a second.
Sure.
If your sin is not satisfying for a moment, then even the Bible says that sin has its pleasure for a season.
Of course.
Then you're not doing the right sin.
Yeah,
so, I know that sounds terrible, but in all honesty, it won't satisfy you.
Yeah, it never does. It makes you I say this to my youth all the time. The stuff of earth will make you happy, but it won't completely satisfy you.
No, it leaves a gap.
Yeah, it leaves a gap. It's like a drug user, and I'm not trying to get too deep here, but the drug, people who I've talked to who've been into drugs, they always say you were chasing that high.
Yeah.
You were chasing the first time, because the first time you did the drug, it was like brand new experience and all this stuff, and then you just keep chasing the first time, because every time you do the drug or whatever it is after that, it's never as good as that first time. And you can add that with anything: money, power,
but
sex,
even that satisfaction ends, though. It quickly ends.
It's fleeting. It flees so quickly.
Yeah.
But we, there's that song, everybody's working for the weekend, because we make the weekend our high.
Started playing in my head.
Yeah.
Thank you for
we
that.
make the weekend our high, and then it gets but the weekend never lives up to the hype.
Yeah.
But then we circle around again, like, oh, I can't wait for Friday night.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't satisfy, but then we go through a week, can't wait for Friday night again. It doesn't satisfy and never will. Yeah. This is something I've said a bunch. If you are a Christian this world is as bad as it gets. But if you're not a Christian, this world is as good as it gets.
That's good.
And this world does not
get better.
That's right. Like this crummy, terrible world with lots of problems in it. If you're not a believer in Christ, this world is as good as it gets for you.
Yeah.
That's a
scary.
Yeah. Well, Jesus wants us to understand something deep here, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't matter what we achieve in this life if we are not connected to the one who is life itself.
Yeah.
The only way you can get eternal life is by believing in Jesus Christ to save you. That's it. No one comes to the Father except through me. There is no other way. Through Christ and his perfect sacrifice, you will have not forfeited your soul, but gained it.
It's good.
You have to believe in Christ.
Yeah.
So, last question, Seth. How can we, as Christ followers, be in this world, but not part of this world?
I think we have to be in it.
Yeah, of course.
And that means we have to be, but we get to choose who we're in it with.
Yeah.
Right? And I choose where I'm going to spend my time.
Yeah.
And I choose who I'm going to spend it with. And I'm choosing to be around people who are godly.
Of course.
And who add value and bring me up instead of tear me down. Mm-hmm. And so, as Christ followers, I think so often in our life, none of us, the Bible says, that God reigns on the just and the unjust, like you said. It does get bad. There are hard times. The difference between us and people who haven't given their hearts to Jesus is we have somebody to turn to.
Absolutely.
And we have a relationship that we get to be a part of with God.
Yeah.
And he gets to be a part of our lives, right? Mm-hmm. If you really have a relationship with Jesus, he becomes part of every decision, every movement, everything that you do. And it's not one of these, hey, Jordan, don't do this thing, right?
Yeah.
He helps guide me through things that are going to hurt me and break my leg and do, And so because of that, I'm grateful because of his direction and his guidance and that I get to have him.
Yes.
Even though things may not always go my way, even as a Christian, I have him to go through it with me.
Absolutely. I appreciate that. I tell you what, guys, who you hang out with and how you are in this world matters.
It does.
You need to really think about what is the price on your soul? What is so deeply rooted in your heart that you're willing to give up eternity for it? And you need to pray that God saves you from that.
Yeah.
And he will. That's the best part about it.
He can.
He can and he will.
Yeah.
And he does so. So we're going to pray.
Yeah.
And then we'll get to whatever we're going to get to.
Yeah.
So let's pray. Righteous and good King, we thank you for all that you have done. We thank you for all that you mean to us. Lord, we do pray, Lord, for the people listening, that you will make inroads in their heart and that they will begin to see the truth of the gospel, the truth of your ways being better than our ways. What does it profit a man if we get all the money, all the power, all the everything, but we forfeit our soul? It gains us nothing. But Lord, if we give up those things, or at least we stop making those things the main thing, and we make you the center of our lives, we gain eternity. And that is worth not having these things in this life. We thank you, Lord, for all that you've done. We thank you for saving us. We pray, Lord, that you will grow us and grow those who listen. In your name, amen.
Amen.
Amen. Boom shakalaka.
The funny continues. That was good.
Thank you. I
will take credit for assigning him that devotion because it was great.
I appreciate that. Thank you. That's right, everyone.
Very good.
Let's remember, everyone, I lived up to the hype.
You did. You did. This time you did.
This time I did.
Steven! Bring the funny, my friend.
Bring it, boy.
The funny.
Bring thine funny.
I just did the dumbest thing ever, but I think I know why it happened, so I want to sit down, replicate, and explain. Your palm, if you squish it together, what's it look like? Use your imagination. Kind of looks like a butt. You got a cheek, and a crack.
Oh, wow.
I told you this is stupid. But normally I open my soda cans like this. But my hand was occupied. My left hand was occupied. So what I did was I had my palm squished together and I was trying to open it with one hand. So I pushed down. See what I'm doing? I pushed down really hard so that the butt crack of my palm. Hi, Steve. You ready for this? The butt crack of my palm was over the top of the can, which releases what? Gas. Let's see if we can do it again. Ready? Push down hard and release. It's so stupid, but it worked.
Wow.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
Doesn't take a lot.
So you were like sitting around one day and you're like, hey, this dude making a butt out of his hand, and then he made gas.
It's those little things that are the funniest.
This is, see, Steve-O, that's the content us wee peasants crave.
Exactly.
That is what
we peasants.
That is what us. That is what we crave.
Speaking of peasants, did you get that video, that yoga video?
You mean
this one?
Bowing for a gracious king. I am royal.
I could see George doing this.
To me. Set me down, peasants. How good it is to be in a kingdom full of such great bows. Yes. Now down, my peasant, down, please. Maybe some would want to lick my royal toes. Perhaps maybe I'd leave if someone wished to kiss one of my many royal rings. Madam, may I interest you? Yes. Thank you. I do not wish to get my feet down. Get down. Who are you? Take me away now. Carry on, my peasant. Enjoy this beautiful day I've granted you. You are too kind. Thank you. I deserve it all. No, don't stop. Keep going. There it is. Clap for your king.
What a great!
I thought of you when I saw that.
Showing up to a bunch
I thought of you. Hey, look, Steven, can we bring them in here? Or is it too early?
I can. Yeah, look, I can.
I have a story about Hillary Clinton. Do you want to hear this story about Hillary Clinton?
I don't know. I don't know if I do.
How I took credit for Hillary Clinton.
Go ahead.
I will.
Grace us. Are you going to get us knocked off of the air?
Heck no.
Okay.
She can't find me. Yeah. She can't find me. I'm like John Cena. You can't see me, dog. Can't see me.
All of us can see.
All right, here's the thing.
Go ahead.
Okay. So my wife and I, but Jennifer and I were just dating. I don't even know if we were engaged at this point. We might have been.
You were talking about her coming in. Yeah.
So we were at this restaurant in downtown Birmingham with some friends. And there's a big kerfuffle, as they say.
Kerfuffle.
A giant kerfuffle. Outside.
Word of the day.
And we're kind of looking around and we're like, what's going on? And then like this huge man walks in with this suit. And this is a big man pajama. Like
bigger than me?
He makes Terrence Cody look like a small dude.
That's a big guy.
That's a big boy.
That's a big guy.
He makes Mount Cody look like
what's up?
Pebble Hill Cody.
Welcome to the party.
Well, now that they're here, I feel like I need to start over.
No, don't start.
I'm going to start over.
Going.
Here's the thing.
There's a big guy walked in. That's all you missed. Go ahead.
I've got a story.
Get close to the microphone.
I've got a story about
scoot your chair.
Real quick, since we got new guests in, y'all introduce yourselves.
My name is Ella Kate Smith, and I'm in 9th grade.
Hi, Ella Kate. It is nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Luke McCurdy, and I'm in 11th grade.
Awesome.
I like it.
So I have a story about Hillary Clinton.
This has nothing to do with that.
This has absolutely nothing to do with anything we've talked about.
All right.
Actually, I forget why I even brought this up. Nah, it's fine. It'll be fine.
You were eating in a restaurant.
Anyways, we're eating in a restaurant. My wife and I, who's not my wife, she's my girlfriend at the time, we're eating with some friends, and there's a big kerfuffle outside. And we don't know what the kerfuffle is.
You're using a very large word.
Thank you. And so this giant man walks in, and he's huge. He's a big dude. And we're like, what? And then after him walks in this tiny blonde woman, and this tiny blonde woman is Hillary Clinton.
Wow.
And at the time, it was 2015, 2016. She's running for president. So she's the Secretary of State, I think, at this moment under Obama.
Yes.
And so she's a big deal. And she was coming down to do a speech at a college in Birmingham. I think it was Birmingham Southern.
Okay.
And so she comes in, and I mean, we had just finished eating, so we were like trying to get the checks to leave.
Yeah.
They weren't letting us leave. So Hillary Clinton comes around, and she's saying, hi to everybody, and she completely skips over our table for reasons unknown.
I would love to know.
Yeah, I mean, look at this face. Don't I have a nice, inviting face? Doesn't this look like a face that Hillary Clinton would just like to come over and pinch my cheeks?
I mean, I felt welcome.
Thank you. I
Luke
appreciate
felt welcome.
Thank you, Luke.
Ella, did you feel welcome?
Did you feel
Yes,
welcome?
sir.
Good. Okay.
Hillary, what was the issue? What was the problem? I think it. I'm just going to go and spitball here. I think it might be. I'm too handsome. I think that's it.
That was obviously.
That was obviously it, because that's what my wife says. She wakes up every morning and says, "You're too handsome for me." And I'm like, "Baby, calm it down."
I'm sure she says that, Jordan.
You know what I'm talking about, Luke. As a fellow handsome fellow, you know what I'm talking about, Luke. You know that you have to be like, ladies,
Ella,
please.
why are you laughing?
Ladies,
form
an orderly line, ladies. Luke, you know what I'm talking about. You get it. So, anyways, finally,
this is great.
One of her aides or something like that comes up to us, and we're talking to her, and she's very nice, and she's like, she goes to get Hillary, who's already down in the restaurant, like way far down in the restaurant. She says they'd like to talk to you. So he comes over, we take a picture with her. I mean, it's a big deal meeting Hillary Clinton, and so then they finally let us leave. We pay for our ticket. We finally are able to leave, and
they should have paid for your ticket.
And there's a giant swath of people outside taking all these pictures and doing all this stuff. And when we finally leave, we walk out, and I start acting like they're there for me. I go out there and I'm like, "Thanks, everybody. I really appreciate y'all being here." It was just
and
brunch.
He would have done that, too.
It was just brunch, everyone. Don't worry. I do this all the time. It's not a big deal. I really appreciate y'all coming.
I'm sure Jennifer appreciated
Oh, yeah,
you.
and I start going around shaking hands, and I'm like, "Are there any babies? Anyone would like me to kiss? I'll kiss a baby. Bring your babies. I'll do it." And, there was like a few people laughing, but most people were just looking at me like, "What's his deal? What's this guy's problem?" And I'm like, "You're missing a great joke here." I don't know why I brought that up, but I brought it up. Why did I bring that up, Steve-O?
Do you feel better,
the
Jordan?
world is better because of
Steve-O, read my mind. Why did I bring that up again? What was the purpose here?
I don't know.
It connected something.
To
it connected
impress us
to something.
all.
Yeah, it connected to something that we talked about earlier, but I don't know. Anyways, I met Hillary Clinton, and I took credit for her visit.
I got that from the story. So Katie Bond McCurdy says, "Luke, can you run faster than your mom?"
Luke.
Ooh.
This is a very important question.
I can now.
You can now.
Oh.
So mom used to smoke you in races is what I'm hearing.
Yeah. When I first started cross country, I'd go on runs with her, like in our neighborhood, and gosh, I struggled a lot.
Way to go, Mom. Way to go, Mom.
If I had to run cross country, I would struggle a lot. Every time.
All right, look. I'll take out the cross country. If I had to run, I would struggle. Because
your leisurely stroll is.
I'm definitely not, people don't look at me and say, "You run, don't you?" That doesn't normally happen.
I was thinking that.
They do say, "You model, don't you?" Which is true.
Hand model.
Oh, yeah. Shoot. Here you go.
Right here. So running, maybe not your strong suit. How about riding in a Mario Kart?
Would now we're talking.
Absolutely.
Like this one?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, yeah. Heck yeah. I'd be all over this.
That looks fun. Where is this?
Vietnam.
That cannot be a safe ride.
It's in Vietnam.
It is. No lie.
Of all the places I was thinking you're going to tell me this was at, Vietnam was
Orlando
near the bottom. Yeah, I was like, "Oh, this is Orlando," or
Looks like fun to me.
Yeah,
Wow.
It looks like the Vietnamese know how to have fun.
Hey,
if there's one thing we know, thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, the Vietnamese, fun people, a grand time.
Yeah. Wow. So we're so close to the lake here, y'all. Do you enjoy any kind of water sports when the weather's right out there?
I don't really do any water sports, but I do like to go out on the boat.
Okay, go out on the boat. What about you, Luke?
We don't have a boat, but when our friends invite us, we like to go on there.
Okay.
Like just
Right.
tube and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's the best part about it. That's one thing I learned growing up is you don't have to have a boat.
You don't have to.
You just have to have a friend who has a boat.
Yeah, this is true.
That is all it takes.
But then you also have to. Then you have a grade of your friends who do have boats.
Yes,
that's because then
Am I feeling bougie this weekend?
Yeah, your good
I think
buddy.
I need to spend time with this person.
Your good buddy Bobby has a boat.
Wow.
Yeah.
But it's
Poor
not
Bobby.
a great boat.
Right.
But then your buddy, Joe has a boat, and it's a really nice boat.
It's like a yacht.
So, yes, there are, then you have to be like, well, Joe's at the top.
Yeah.
Bobby, I'd rather not have a boat than be on Bobby's boat. I'd rather just go swimming. Sorry,
Wow.
Bobby. Sorry, Bobby.
Bobby's boat's
Rest
scary.
in peace, Bobby. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I just made Bobby up. I don't know who Bobby is.
Secret Life of Pets.
Secret Life.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Hey, that's that movie
The
that I
Viper.
sound like, right?
That's yes. You were.
They say I sound like Duke the Dog
Yeah.
from.
You
Secret
kind of
Life
do
Pets.
now that I think of it.
Yeah.
See,
There's no kinda.
But here's the
It
thing:
is.
I've never actually seen the movie all the way through,
Yeah.
so I have no real I watched a little bit of it
It's good.
because they kept telling me I sound like that stupid dog, and
no
then
doubt.
and then I didn't hear it.
Did
And
you hear it?
I do hear it.
Okay,
Right?
apparently
see?
I do.
Ella
sound
Kate.
like
See,
Ella Kate.
we're not lying to you.
Ella Kate.
You need
Thanks.
to watch the full movie.
So I have a 3-year-old son, and at the time he was 2. And in the first movie, George was like, my son was really into it. And then that snake comes out with that fang, that one fang in the first one.
The snake dies.
And then George, see, that's the thing. George was like, nope, nope. And we just never picked it back up. Oh, here it is. This is me.
Oh.
That's how it's gonna be, huh? Man, are you making me angry? And when I get angry,
is that not him?
I can hear it.
I think so.
I need this place, and if it's gonna come down
Even
to
looks
you
like the
or
dog.
me, it's gonna be me.
Same color hair.
I mean, that's, I wish that they had paid me for it.
I wish they had.
You could have been the voice
They
actor.
should.
I
for
could have
that.
been the voice actor. What does he say? When I get angry, I go "Arr," or something like that.
Yep.
I could have
Yep.
done that. I
Nailed
could have
it.
done that. No one
You're the
even
guy.
asked.
You're the guy.
No one even asked.
So
I'd have done
selfish.
it. I'd have done it for half of what that guy did.
Okay, back to my subject of water sports.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
very
I'm
important.
really good at taking a topic from Steve-O and
Yeah.
just utterly ruining it
it
and
happens.
forgetting how my
It's all good.
story relates. Anyway, Steve-O,
So
continue.
this time of the year is probably not the best time to get out on the lake and,
No.
and get in
Cold.
the water.
No,
but
no.
it doesn't stop some people.
Mhm.
You have one of those dry suits and you can get out there and kind of stay warm, but it's what you're using. I don't know if you've ever tried wakeboarding before. Have y'all ever tried wakeboarding?
I tried kneeboarding, not wakeboarding.
Kneeboarding?
Man.
It's a lot of fun.
Wakeboarding is fun.
Oh, yeah.
No, I
Okay.
have. Yes, I have.
I've
All
not
right.
done. I've done tubing. I don't think I've ever done wakeboarding or kneeboarding.
Well, it depends on what your wakeboard is made out of.
Oh yeah.
I came across this. See what you think about it.
Here we go.
Today I have the surfboard fully sculpted out of ice.
No.
It's 50 pounds. Hopefully it stays in one piece and doesn't melt super fast. I threw some screws in some vans. Oh yeah, those things got some grip.
Let's see. Hey,
No way.
It worked.
nice.
It doesn't even look like he's on it.
Yeah,
That's
would-
impressive.
that would really throw people off. Like being like, "What's he on? I don't see his board."
Right?
I can see it kind of. Yeah, I was about to say.
It's like
One survived. This is the one that survived and how it looked at the end. Follow to see what I surf next.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
looking like Jesus out there on the
Was-
water.
Yeah, it did.
Was that also in Vietnam, Steve?
No, that wasn't
Okay,
Vietnam.
didn't know.
That looked like
didn't
it
know
was
if we had a
Guntersville,
theme.
actually.
If we had a Vietnam
Lake
theme that I missed out
Guntersville.
That's
on.
what it looked like.
Yeah,
Did.
yeah. Look at him. Look at that hair. That's
Right?
good looking hair. Seth, could you ever grow hair like that?
I wish.
Y'all have been all about hair today.
Yeah.
Goodness, the
I wonder
episode-
Some
why.
people have good hair,
Some
Steven.
people lose their toupee and they don't find it again. I'm not saying it was me.
Is that what happened to you, Jordan?
That is what happened to me.
Jordan,
I had a
if
really
you
nice
had a toupee, what would it look like?
Ooh, that's a good. Let's go shopping.
Steven, that's a good question.
Let's go
Okay.
shopping. Let's shop for some toupees.
Let's do it.
And we'll
Amazon,
pick-
here we come.
we
That
have-
was a solid question.
We have a really big Varsity radio show budget, and we're going to use it on a really good wig, on a really good toupee for me.
You need one like
You
that.
should.
You think so? Now here's my question, Ella.
Would you go mullet or would you go long hair?
Hold on, don't get.
Here we go.
Now we're talking.
Ooh, that guy looks like you right there. Look at that.
The heavy 160%. That looks nice. Whoa. Here's the question though, Ella. Should it be the same color as my beard, or should I just go like a completely different color?
No.
And like really change? No. Quiet. I'm asking the female.
Personally, I think that if it were like a wig,
Yeah.
you should have multiple colors. And then you could like swap it out based off of your outfit.
And Ella's one of
With your outfit!
Yes.
Ella,
Ella?
I'm going to go and tell you something, Ella. I have never once thought about how my hair goes with my outfit, but if I were to get a multicolored wig, I would then think, how does this go with my outfit?
Like, imagine you want it in like different like hairstyles.
Yeah,
you could like form each one in a different hairstyle.
Yeah.
And then you could switch it out.
I like Ella's mind. Good job, Ella.
The possibilities are endless. And Ella is one of those cool girls that you hear about. And so she knows fashion.
You know
and
what?
She could help me.
Match.
Yes.
You can match your shoes to your hair.
This is the dream. This is the dream. That's what I've been wanting to do this whole time. I didn't even know I had the dream until you gave it to me, Ella. Wow. I have to match the hair with the shoes.
Yes,
that's what you need.
Is that a thing? Is that really a thing?
Now.
It is now.
It is.
I guess it can be.
I guess it can be. Oh,
oh
my goodness!
Wow,
now we're talking.
That looks very realistic.
Is that what you were talking about?
Everyone would believe me. I grew dreads over the weekend. And they came in this color. I did nothing to it.
That's
they just came in
like Crayola.
Yeah, they just came in like this.
God's blessing.
You're gonna have very
thank you, Luke. Blessing. God is blessing.
The multicolored dream hair.
Wow, that's funny.
That would be great. Yeah, I could flip it.
Jordan and the multicolored dream hair.
Ooh, that'd be good.
Joseph would be a great story.
Yeah, I could get in Lake Guntersville when it gets a little warmer and have my wife there and come out of the water and just really flip it.
Jordan, you're killing me, man.
What do you think it's going to do to her? She's barely going to be able to contain herself. She might ask me to marry her again.
Jordan, it could be called vomiting. Is there?
Really? Interesting. Whoa. Interesting response. Interesting response to beauty. But okay. All right.
Athlete interview?
Yes.
Athlete. I thought we were already doing that.
Right. We've been talking about wigs and stuff.
Yeah.
The Varsity Athlete Interview.
We are so excited to be joined by Ella Kate Smith and Luke McCurdy from Guntersville High School.
Yes.
These two are track stars. They're quite fantastic, and we've already enjoyed their opinions and their time in here.
Now, question for clarification. Which one's Luke and which one's Ella?
Oh, my God.
Take a guess.
Luke?
You got it.
There you go.
Ella?
Perfect.
You got
Boom.
Yes,
all right, I did it. All right, that's my only question for the whole interview.
Now that we've moved past that. Luke, can you walk us through a typical day for you balancing school sports and extracurricular activities?
Well, usually just wake up in the morning, brush my teeth, send a daily verse to my family, my friends, and then to my girlfriend.
My dog. I like it.
And then
girlfriend.
Yeah, girlfriend.
Yeah.
A girlfriend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
And then
continue.
Basically just go through school and all that good stuff. Then after school, I'll go to track practice, get done with that at about like 5 o'clock ish, and then get all my schoolwork done, and then just chill out with my family.
Nice.
Wow.
What about you, Ella?
So for track, I have like the same schedule. Like I just go to school and then we have practice at 3:30, and then we get out around 5.
Okay.
And I like hang out at home.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Living the dream. So, Ella Kate, you've been competing in track for a few years. What do you remember most about your first race or competition?
Oh, okay. So for my first race, I was in indoor track, and I think I was put in the 800, and that was terrifying. Like, I didn't even know how many laps I was supposed to go.
A bunch.
I remember it was like 4 laps, and it was terrifying. I remember that my goal the whole race was to not be in the very back in that heat, and I accomplished it.
Did you do
All
that?
right.
I did.
Way to go.
It went pretty well.
My goal,
proud of you.
My goal would have been to finish the race. Who cares if you're in the actual back? Just finish the race.
Yes, don't
that would have been the goal.
Yes, that would have been my goal.
Yeah,
it was fun. It was fun, and it gets better every year that you do it.
So this is really cool because Ella is a freshman.
Yes.
And you qualified for indoor and outdoor state meets multiple times.
Whoa.
Which is absolutely amazing, especially at your age. Can you describe what it felt like to achieve those milestones, especially in your first few years?
It was really just amazing, especially because I'd done dance prior to that, so I'd never really experienced, like, really that athletic lifestyle.
Yeah.
And I felt like the coolest part was getting to do it with, like, some of my favorite seniors.
Yeah.
At that point, Annalise Bradshaw was there, and Anna, and some other really amazing girls. And that was my favorite part whenever we found out that we got to go, and we could all just, like, hug each other and really hype each other up.
Nice. Luke, you recently had an incredible performance in indoor track and field state meet. Can you tell us about the mindset going into those races, especially breaking the 2-minute barrier in the 800 meter?
Whoa. Just mindset, focusing on the race. There's just a lot of nerves during and before the race.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just there's not really much to say about it because it's mainly focusing on the race and the task at hand.
So what? This question is to both of you. What is like your pregame routine? What helps you get focused? Ella laughed. What helps you get focused on the race? Is it like, do you listen to like some hyped up music, or do you just kind of get by yourself? What does that look like?
For me, I know that I have like a bus buddy. I ride with Nala Love
Bus
up there
buddy.
to every meet.
You ride with who?
Nala Love. Do you know Brandon Love?
Yeah.
It's his daughter. So we ride up to the meets together, and then sometimes we'll listen to music, and you never know what the music's going to be, so that's great. But before every race, I like to be up about 2 to 2.5 hours before, because that really gets your mind to be in that spot to be able to race. And then I always eat yogurt for breakfast, and then I usually try and read the Bible a little bit before, and make sure I always pray before my races with the other people on my team that are going to be racing in individually. And then I really just try and get out of my head and focus on thinking about passing people and doing my best I can that day.
Okay.
Nice.
Awesome. What about you, Luke?
More of the same thing. Listen to music on the bus. Just try and focus. I don't really talk to many people, but I like to talk to people if they want to talk back to me.
Sure.
Just like a conversation with them. But about an hour before the race, I like to just loosen up, get a run-in, stretch, and always pray before the race.
I gotcha. So what kind of music do you listen to?
I like to listen to Christian music.
Okay.
A month ago, I actually created this new Christian playlist just from Forrest Frank, and I think he's a good artist.
I'm a youth
It's
pastor.
gonna be a good day.
My youth. I'm a youth pastor. All my youth are all into Forrest Frank.
Yeah.
They love him. So, what about you, Ella? What kind of music do you listen to?
Same thing. I also listen to Forrest Frank and Josiah Queen for like my Christian playlist. And Lauren Daigle a lot, but my favorite Christian band is for King and Country.
That's
They're really
a good
cool.
one.
I like them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
But I listen to Oceans a lot before my meets.
Okay.
Hey.
Awesome.
Ella Kay, being one of the record holders for the indoor girls 4x400 and the 4x800 relay teams, must be exciting. What does it mean to you to contribute to those team records?
It really means a lot to me just because I've gotten to see so many other girls come before me that I really looked up to, and getting to know that I'm able to accomplish things that I've dreamed of from watching them, I just thought was really cool, especially with getting to do it with like the other people on that team, because my favorite thing about the relays is how it's a team effort and we all work together and we get closer through that relay team. So I just really enjoyed getting to celebrate that with them.
So good. Luke, you're ranked 26th in the state and 340th in the nation for the indoor 800 meter.
Nice.
What does it take to get to that level, and how do you stay motivated and focused throughout the season?
Just discipline after discipline. Actually, 2 Timothy 1:7 says, "For the Spirit of God does not make us timid, but it gives us power, self-discipline, and
sound mind."
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically.
But, definitely self-discipline and just endurance through each and every race to make sure that you're not just trying to do the least amount of work to get to a goal, but to like persevere through each and everything and doing your best in every little workout.
Yeah. And you mentioned in your questionnaire that you love the sport because it gives you discipline and motivation. Could you dive deeper into how running helps you in other areas of life, especially your faith?
Oh, yeah. Like I said, giving your best in every workout and everything that you do gives motivation. And I think that will carry on in everything else that you do. So, like school work, you'll try and do your best in your faith with God, reading your Bible each and every day, staying consistent in that way, and then also growing in that faith also, I think, helps.
Awesome. Ella, track seems like a sport that requires both individual focus and strong team support. How do you balance both when you're competing?
Individual focus and team support? I feel like the biggest thing that I do is, like, before races, I try and go off kind of by myself for a minute to really, like, get my mind in that space. But as far as team support goes, we always, like, regroup right before the races and at the beginning of that meet day. And prayer is what we do to kind of support each other. And we always like to cheer each other on while we're running and congratulate each other before and after each race.
Awesome.
So, again, this question is for both of you. What is, like, what's your least favorite part of, like, what's your least favorite, I guess, event, track thing to do, whatever you want to call it? Like, what's the worst part of practice?
The worst event is the 2 mile by far.
Yeah.
Especially in indoor, it's like 16 laps and you lose count. Your coach has to count for you. It's bad. And I say the worst workout is called the Wildcat workout.
The Wildcat workout?
It's terrifying.
It's pretty terrible.
It's terrifying.
Yeah. It's terrifying.
And we usually do it once or twice every season, so like twice during cross country.
So next time they do that, we're going to send you on site to try that.
I'll come on site and I'll just be like, let's do this Wildcat workout. I don't need to train. I just do it, dog.
This.
Easy.
Bashaw will take you in a second.
What is the Wildcat workout?
So basically, it's a hard interval workout. So you'll go 10-minute warm-up run just at an easy pace. So like maybe 8 minutes per mile. And then after that, you'll do a couple strides.
8 minutes per mile is an easy pace.
You should.
Dang, I'm
16,
fat and
16,
slow.
Man,
16.
We're normal people.
Yeah, we're normal people, you bunch of freaks.
16 minutes!
8-minute warm-up mile.
Don't judge me. I walked it. Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead, Luke. Make us feel worse about ourselves.
There are different versions of like the actual main workout, but the one we did is it's 3 minutes as hard as you possibly can.
Wow.
So like no pacing yourself. It's just a full-out sprint as hard as you can for 3 minutes. Then after that, you have a 2-minute jog with your arms down, and then it's that 3 more times. So it's 20 minutes of nonstop running, and it is pretty bad. But
that's terrible.
Yeah, but it really gets you to like new PRs and new like limits that you can have.
Okay. And is that your least favorite part too?
So, that's kind of like the distance hard day, and I'm a sprinter.
Okay.
But in cross country they do that, but I was injured this last cross country season, so I never really got to do that workout. But the hardest workout for me is speed makers.
Speed makers?
Yes.
All right.
It's like there's 3 cones set up on the football field in like a triangular shape, and our coach puts us in line, like based off of like how fast we are. He puts a really fast person in the front and a really fast person in the back. And then he'll tell each person in that line when they should start running. And we have to sprint the first, like side of the triangle. And then, like, while trying to pass people. And on the second side, we're trying to do that same thing. And on the third side, we put our hands down by our side and we can't pass anybody else. Wow. And then we have to repeat that, like, is it 3 times?
It's 3 or 4 times.
3 or 4 times.
It's another workout that varies.
depends.
Yeah.
Wow.
But that one's definitely hard. And then we repeat that like 4 times maybe. That also depends.
Just hearing about both of those, I think, made me lose 5 pounds.
Yes.
Just hearing about that.
Yes.
But don't worry, I'm going to think about a donut later, and I'll get it right. So,
you'll get it back.
Yeah. Don't worry, everyone. Don't worry, precious viewer.
He's not famished.
I will look the same. Okay, so when it comes to, like, that's like the worst thing. What's your favorite thing? Like, what's the best workout? What's the best and workout? Do those words even go together in a sentence? But, what's your favorite event? What's your favorite thing to do? All that fun stuff. Luke, we'll start with you.
Or fun. It's like fun run.
Yeah. What's your fun run?
My fun run is, I've been sprinter and distance before.
Okay.
I'd say I'll leave the sprinter one to you.
Okay.
My favorite distance workout would be like a 15-minute run, and then just practice handoffs with teammates and stuff like that.
Okay.
And that's it.
Awesome.
So my favorite sprinter workout would probably be one of our easy days when we do breezers, and then we'll do block starts, and then we'll practice handoffs with teammates.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So, Ella Kate, you mentioned how much you love the team effort and bond and track. Can you share a specific moment when you felt that sense of camaraderie the most?
I know that we definitely feel that bond when our teammates overcome big boundaries or complete they achieve really great things. Like when Luke did very well in the 800, and then one of my friends Sammy did very well in the 800. I feel like the team always comes really close together. We had another girl who did very well in triple jump. Her name's Amaya. And I feel like whenever the team has those big moments, then we all come really close together. Or times when maybe we were down a little bit, I just feel like we're always together in the ups and downs. So maybe a specific moment. When I felt I was closest to the team though was my first year. Whenever I had the 4x8 relay team, that was really cool. Whenever we made it to state.
Wow, Luke.
Sir.
How does teamwork play into your success, especially in events like the 4x400 and the 4x800?
I would just say, you said teamwork?
Yeah.
I'd say teamwork just helps with motivation. Us pushing each other to our absolute limits, especially during relays when cheering each other on, and then especially during workouts when we're trying to push ourselves to get to those new goals and new heights.
Yeah. And this probably go for both you. What's the best? You did it to me. That's you, Ella.
Way to go, Ella.
Thanks, Ella. What's the best piece of advice you've gotten from Coach Bashaw, Coach Pike, or Miss Moultrie that has helped you improve as an athlete? Start with you, Luke, and then we'll go to Ella.
I'd say just trust the process. It's not gonna work out immediately. It's definitely a long road that you have to take in order to be at your goal. So just trust the process.
I 100% agree with Luke. That's one of Coach Bashaw's biggest things that he says, and Miss Moultrie and Coach Pike as well.
Yeah, and so, yeah. Sorry. I was looking down at my...
I have nothing for these people. I'm just kidding. So, tell us about, a race that you had where you really outperformed what you thought you could even do. Tell us about something like that. When did you actually realize after a race, hey, I think I'm actually kind of good at this. I think I could take this somewhere. That's a good question, because I don't have an answer to that question for myself because I'm not good at running. Go ahead, Luke.
I'd say my 9th grade year at Rome, Georgia. So we go to this meet every year, or we used to. We didn't do it last year, but we used to go to this meet every year called Rome, the Rome meet, and basically it was a big PR meet that the top runners for the Guntersville track team used to go to, and I dropped 7 seconds on my 800 time, and I realized that I was actually good at this event.
Wow, nice, awesome. What about you, Ella?
I feel like my biggest moment was probably last year, my 8th grade year, when we had a home meet and I was running the 800, and I was just really having a hard time PRing any. So then my coach told me this time that I needed to hit for every 200 meters. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I can't do that. But then when I got out there and was running, I ended up hitting that time and actually saving off a little bit of extra time. I'm like, oh, I can do this.
Yes.
So now I feel like I kind of always try and hit that goal time for the 200 meters on each 200 to try and...
Nice. Yeah. Awesome.
So, Ella, you're involved in a ton of extracurricular activities like art club, show choir, and FCA. How do you manage balancing track, school, and all of your clubs?
Well, I definitely... So, school comes first, and then track, and then the clubs for the most part. I try to make it to every single practice that I can for track, and then I'll do clubs after that. Usually I've got time to do schoolwork after practice. But I feel like the club that I'm most involved in and do a lot for is Anchor Club.
Yeah.
And one of the ways I'm able to stay involved with them the most is they have a project that we do every Monday where we get to hang out with our friends in the Shining Stars Choir. And that's a very good time where it's just like scheduled every week. So that's a set time when I can come and get hours, but also get to hang out with my favorite people. I don't get to go all the time because of schoolwork, but it is fun when I do get to go. Love it.
Now, Luke, your hobbies show a blend of creativity and athleticism. Do you find that your interest outside of sports, like origami, which I'd love to see, or Bible study, help you in your athletic career in unexpected ways?
I don't know about origami, and
I totally want to see the origami.
Could you origami while running? Do you think you could do that?
No, I don't think I could do that. But
I think you should believe in yourself, Luke. I think that's what you should do.
Maybe I should try it.
Yeah,
you should.
Give it a shot. Yeah, absolutely. At one of your meets, and then crush the competition. Be like, I crushed y'all while I was origami. What are you going to do about it? Anyways, continue. Sorry, Luke.
But I think the Bible study definitely helps. It gives a good mentality for the race, and it just puts your hopes in Jesus Christ. I mean,
amen to that.
Love it.
Nice.
So I definitely want to see the origami. Luke, engineering is your favorite subject in school, and you're interested in aerospace engineering. How does your passion for engineering connect with your drive in sports, if at all?
I wouldn't say it really connects with sports a lot, but it definitely helps with like discipline, like we were talking about earlier, and like doing your best in the subjects will also carry on in sports.
That's good. Ella Kate, you enjoy singing?
Yes.
What?
How we really want to hear you.
Yes.
I'm serious.
What do you have a favorite song
so
you sing?
She enjoys singing.
Not really.
Not really.
You answered that you told us the music that you enjoy getting pumped up to.
Yeah.
I want to hear you sing. Will you sing for us?
I can try.
There's no... It's what, Yoda?
There's
do or do not try.
Do or not.
Do or do not. There is no try.
You should be the Yoda voice.
Thank you.
He should be everything.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's why he's here. He's very
President.
gifted.
Anyone?
Is there a particular song that you really like singing?
I haven't really been in choir for a very long time.
Yeah.
But, so I don't really know many, like, choral pieces. I like to sing worship music.
Okay.
I'm not sure I could sing very well right now since my voice is kind of scratchy because of the meet last Friday.
Yeah.
And all these allergies. But I really like to sing Oceans.
Ooh, sing a part of that song. That's a good song.
Okay, we can try.
I would sing with you, but you would cry and it wouldn't be
I'll tell you what, Ella. I'll tell you what. I'll start you off. I'll just start singing the chorus, and then you just join in when you're ready. Okay. And I will call upon your name.
And keep my eyes above the waves. When oceans rise, my soul will rest
in your embrace.
For I am
yours, and you are mine.
Wow. Wow, that was phenomenal.
Wow.
You're not going to leave me hanging over here.
Everyone,
that was fantastic, Ella. Good night.
We're winning a Grammy.
Wow.
That's just a fun piece. That's not a cool piece.
Yeah.
No, you're phenomenal.
That was great. That was wonderful.
Fun.
Yeah.
She can sing. I want to see your origami, though.
Yeah.
Like, we're going to have to throw him some paper in a minute. Wow. Dang, girl.
You will not leave this room until you origami.
A little bit. I can sing a little bit.
Yeah,
that's not a little bit. That's American Idol.
Good. Yes,
that was
good.
good. That was good.
Look, Steve. Imagine it's a Christmas miracle. A piece of paper.
Can I move this?
Yeah.
Just
whatever you need to do,
just
man.
Whatever you need. We'll just keep the conversation going while you origami.
And since we're talking about oceans, I think this is a good question, Jordan,
Yeah.
that you'll appreciate.
Okay.
Ella Kate, since he's focusing on that, you mentioned a few of your favorite things like oceans, which you just nailed. And Star Wars, because they go together completely.
Yes.
If you could describe your athletic journey using a song or a movie scene, what would it be?
Whoa.
Oh my goodness.
That's a good
hard.
question. That's a good question.
My athletic life compared to a movie scene?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Or a movie just in general.
Athletic journey. Yeah.
That's a good question.
Using a song or a movie scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm.
That was a good question.
My athletic journey, which is non-existent
anymore.
I had dreams at one time. My athletic journey, I think, could be described by the Journey song "Don't Stop Believing." There we go.
Don't stop believing.
Seth, well, all the talent that you have,
I don't have.
Ellie Kate, with singing, Seth does not have.
No,
and that's
oh,
okay.
You got that.
Yes.
No, no, it's all right. I've heard him sing.
Yeah,
he's tried to soothe me with his voice, and it's not soothing.
You know, I have a belief in life that if you can't sing, you should do karaoke.
Yes, absolutely.
If you can, I don't really want to hear you unless you're doing like American Idol or America's Got Talent.
That's a good point.
Because I think karaoke should be like people that can't sing. So I'm really good at karaoke. I'm really good.
You're really good at being not good at singing. Yeah.
She's right. That's so good. Well, I'm so glad I asked you to sing. Seriously, like that was amazing.
So, but do you have a movie or a song that goes along with your athletic journey?
Song?
I may have to think a lot on that one, but I will say there's a song that we always sing in our workouts. Not that this exactly relates to that, but I know that me and my friends sing this song, and it's like the we're halfway there. That one.
Living on a prayer. Take my hand, we'll make it, I swear. Whoa! Living on a prayer.
It's been a fun show.
We sing that song like during every long run over cross country. Like I'm not sure a day went on and we didn't sing that, and we'd alter the words based off of how long we had left in our runs.
Yeah.
So that's definitely a song that we sing all the time.
I see.
I may have to think of a movie though and send it to y'all.
Yes. Yeah. Please.
Yeah.
And this is for both of you. This is our final question with this before we switch gears. Luke and Ella Kate, if you could give one piece of advice to younger athletes looking up to you, what would it be?
You want to go first?
Sure. So, I feel like the biggest advice that I have is to never stop and to always be persistent. I feel like one thing amongst younger athletes, especially people who haven't done a sport before, is the doubt in their mind that they can't do something, or that maybe they don't need to do this because they've never had any experiences like that before. But I think it's always just a matter of being persistent and not really thinking about what others will think about you doing that sport, and to really just take it seriously and to give all the glory to God.
I like that. That's good. What about you, Luke?
I would just say trust in God, and that He has good plans for you, even through these hard times. Even if you feel like you have like a bad practice or like a bad meet where you don't PR over and over and over again, it's those long-term things that God uses you to give Him glory.
Wow.
I like it.
Awesome, guys. You are incredible. You make Guntersville look even better.
Yes, you do.
Even better.
It was great. What a fun interview.
You are another Bashaw success story.
Yes.
I love Bashaw.
I love that his name is Bashaw.
Yes.
That's just a great name.
Yes, I'm glad that you
I've
chimed in.
never
I personally
met him.
love Bashaw. Anyway, hey, we're going to move on to something else, but these two amazing athletes are going to stay with us.
They're going to stick around with us. Yeah.
Steven! One of my favorite things to do is yell at Steven in different voices.
That's just really good.
Takes me back to my childhood. We had a Polynesian neighbor. And when it got time, I had all these, kid friends, and at the end, when it would get time for everybody to come in, his name was Brian, and she'd go, Brian, come in. I can never unhear it. Like, it's 30-something years of hearing that name in my head, just like that. Yes!
Yes!
Oh, my gosh!
Well, look at that.
What?
Wow.
Whoa!
That's really cool.
Are we serious here?
Origami. We gotta put that on. This
It's
one.
staying in the
We don't
studio.
have trophies, but this is going to be one of our trophies.
one of them.
Yeah, this is going to be one of our trophies.
Hey, right now, Stephen.
Yeah,
that's
you
awesome.
and Jordan are working to be put in the Marshall County Sports Hall of Fame for our contribution to sports radio.
To sports radio.
Okay.
Not to sports
I
itself.
think that should be our goal.
But
for
to
the
sports
next-
radio.
Yeah.
My Uncle Al is in the
putting a
Alabama.
dream out there.
Is in the Alabama.
If y'all get big and
Sports Hall of Fame.
successful, y'all just remember to nominate us.
Yeah,
for
just
that.
remember.
So,
Yeah.
Of course.
we helped you. We were here for you.
You remember?
Yes.
You remember last year when I won I got third place for best youth pastor.
Yes,
but I did. But here's the problem: the two people I lost to,
they weren't youth.
Were
pastors.
not youth pastors.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, that's right.
dirty.
I got third place, and I lost to not youth pastors.
Yes,
I mean, it
but
falls
at least
to you.
And I wanted to fight them. I knew one of them, and I was going to fight him.
At least you got
He
third.
chickened out.
At least
though.
you got third place. I didn't make it on the
You're
list.
right. You're right.
So, anyway, sad story for me.
You know.
Anyway, hey, let's watch some funny videos to pick my self-esteem up right now. Okay.
The Bible says to do everything enthusiastically as unto the Lord. Right?
We do that.
Absolutely.
All right,
We're very good about
enthusiastically.
Yes.
Keep that in mind when you watch this.
Enthusiastically.
Here we go.
Enthusiastically.
Enthusiastically.
With everything.
Yes.
Yes.
Imagine this hard to this.
Imagine you're playing and not having a laugh. This is Weird Al.
Actually, it kind of does look like a little bit like Weird Al. Just a smidge.
This is amazing.
I need to know where this is.
Yeah, that was wow.
You know you would love that.
I mean,
I need to go watch that.
could you imagine
It's
like
Weird
having
Al.
could you imagine having a violin solo?
Yes.
And this dude's like just, he's not yelling at you, but he's dance yelling at you like he's conducting you.
Yes.
So
yes. I love that. I love that. When he kneels down and he's doing a play.
That's what you want. That's what you want in a conductor.
All right, I've got a fitness challenge.
Oh, Lord.
Fitness
Y'all
challenge.
both said it.
Jinx,
think?
you owe me a Diet Coke because I got a fitness
About
challenge
this.
coming up. What?
That's impossible.
You need a flat shoe. Give me something else.
Let's go. If anybody can post us a video doing this the same as you, Rose, we'll give them a free session.
Nope.
Wow.
Stay there. Now you have to bring the
She made a whole
right foot
turn.
across, and you have to turn back over without dropping the shoe.
Ow.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
All right.
That does take.
I'll try it.
Go ahead.
Careful.
I'll give it a shot.
Ow. It didn't fall.
Goodness.
I'm really good.
Wow.
I'm really good at Pilates and yoga.
Oh Lord.
and all
wanna
that
try that?
stuff? Yeah, I'm really good at that stuff. Yeah.
I don't ever want to see
I
you
just
do
don't-
Pilates or yoga.
This is more
Either
Jordan
one of
speed.
those.
Yeah, this is definitely more, look at it.
Yes, grandma basketball. Yes, that's from last week. Yes.
Good shot, Gladys.
Look at the refs.
Why, thank you, Ethel.
Yes. I love their. Look at the ties. They look like sailors.
Beatrice, dunk, Beatrice. Look, Beatrice with some game.
Come
I'd
on,
be afraid to be a ref.
Yeah.
It's gonna be me at 80.
You're gonna call a foul on a little old lady,
right?
Looks like
it's a technical foul.
That was not a foul. You know, it's coming at you.
Sorry, Grandma. Sorry.
We didn't even ask them if they have any pets.
Do you have any pets?
I have 2 labs.
2 labs.
One black and one yellow.
Okay.
Cool.
What about you?
I don't have any pets.
You don't have any pets?
I want a dog though really bad.
Do you have any siblings?
I do.
Are they younger or older?
I'm the middle child.
You're the middle child. So the younger sibling is the pet.
I guess so.
Yeah. That's how you got to treat them.
I have an older sister in 12th grade and a younger sister in 6th grade.
Okay. See?
Is Caroline your sister?
Yeah.
Caroline!
I was like, you were walking in. I'm like, I was like, she is going to look like Caroline Smith in about 4 years. And I didn't even look at your last name. I'm sorry.
Look at that.
I know.
Look at that.
That's a big deal.
And then, go
there
ahead.
was one lady who thought that me and Caroline were actually the same person and thought my mom only had 2 kids until she saw us right next to each other.
You kind of look like twins a little
I hear
bit.
you.
You got a little of the twin thing going on.
Would you believe?
I like Caroline.
Would you believe that Seth and I are brothers? That we're brothers? Would you believe it?
Funny story. My real brother has red hair.
Yeah,
he does.
And I am your real brother.
He really
so you're
does.
talking about
and
me.
He's shorter, much shorter.
This is true of me too. Of course, it's hard to be taller when your older brother is like a literal giant, and that's you because you're my literal brother. Yeah. Actually, that'd be weird because I'm older than you. But I'm shorter than you.
You slide my brother over?
Yeah.
No. He's not pulling that up.
He's not pulling the brother up. I have a brother.
Usually on track with what
I have a brother.
I've been working on something. So
I have a brother.
Oh Lord, here we go.
Well, no, it's just this. We were talking about
animals. Milwaukee County Zoo Nigerian dwarf goats.
Yes.
Go ahead, Stephen. Tell us where you're going.
Okay.
That was nowhere I'm where.
Well, talking about animals and talking a little bit about the critters that help us to forecast the weather. We have Punxsutawney Phil.
Yeah. Hey, there's Caroline. She's on. What's up, Caroline?
Hi, Caroline.
I met your twin today.
Caroline, we're learning about Nigerian dwarf goats.
Yes.
You joined in at the right time.
Welcome to our
Just
lesson.
came in at the right time. Way to go.
You came in like a wrecking ball.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah.
Hey, who sang that song? Who is that?
You know who did.
No, I don't.
Is that Miley Cyrus?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah. Go ahead. Whoa!
Brevard,
That's
North Carolina's
terrifying.
Pisgah Piper.
It looks like a mouse or a rat.
Yeah.
It's a squirrel.
It's a squirrel.
What?
A blind squirrel.
Is it?
It's a squirrel.
I don't know how to feel about that one.
Brevard.
That's
His
a
name is
terrifying
Brevard.
looking
Wait, is
squirrel.
the squirrel's name Brevard
No.
or is it Brevard, North Carolina?
No. It's Piper.
Brevard, North
Pisgah Piper.
Carolina.
Pisgah Piper.
Mm-hmm.
This is a strange.
Okay.
So, Stephen, take us where you're going to take us.
Well, I am. This
New
is
York's
it.
Cluxatawny Henrietta.
There you
so
go.
they tell the weather.
I'm
That's what you're
calling
telling me.
it Sand Mountain Sam.
Scramble the duck.
We need to go to Sand Mountain Sam.
Okay, who is Sand Mountain Sam?
Florida's
The possum.
Athene, the burrowing owl.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we looking at this?
Because Groundhog Day's coming up. and we all
Okay, it already
celebrate.
happened. Oregon Zoo's Stumptown Phil the Beaver.
Yeah.
Phil the Beaver.
Oh.
All these
Nice.
different animals.
I like it.
Isn't it cool?
Yes.
I think
Yeah,
it's
so-
very cool.
All right.
So cool.
Now,
I knew he's building to something.
I think we should have a Sand Mountain Seth.
No,
He should
there's
be our-
Sand Mountain Sam. He's a possum.
I don't
and
want him.
he's got a 31-1 record.
I don't
and
want
I
him.
just think we need to support
I think
that.
a Sand Mountain Seth is way better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Steven.
so what do
Sorry.
you do with pets after they've done a good job? What do you do with them?
Give them a
Pat him on
treat.
the head.
You give them a treat. Thank you. That's exactly where I was going.
I won.
Does that treat look a little something like this?
You know, it's gonna be a good day when Deb comes around. How you doing? Really appreciate this. Been like 15, maybe 20 minutes since I've eaten. I was just outside in the Olive Garden. I was going absolute sicko mode on their dumpsters out back. It's a bit of a gold mine over there, you know. It's finding a secret spot. Don't tell anyone. I don't want it to get too crowded. Like when news got out about the Dunkin' Donuts on the corner of 5th. Those dumpsters used to be the holy grail. Now everyone and their mother are hanging out over there. You know what I mean? Bunch of trash pandas. I'm allowed to say that because I am one. Anyways, really appreciate everything you do, Deb. Don't make them like you anymore, you know? All right. Same time next week, then. Is that water? Wow, you think of everything. I can't stand when my hands are dirty after a meal.
Wow.
Way to go.
Good treat.
What a nice treat.
There you go.
See,
Fruit Loops.
Ella, you need a pet.
You need a possum.
Raccoon.
A raccoon.
That's what you need.
I do.
A raccoon.
I do.
Yeah. We can do a varsity event, like,
Yes.
you know, with the possum. You can bring your raccoon, and he can see his shadow, and we can judge whether spring or winter's coming.
Luke, you said earlier
Hear
you have
ye.
a girlfriend.
Yes,
What is her name?
Her name's Madison.
Madison.
Madison, are you on here? If
Yes,
you are, say
Madison,
hey.
say hello
Say
to
hey,
us.
Madison, if you're watching.
So how long have you been dating Madison?
Madison,
I've been dating her for 2 years and 3 months.
That's a commitment.
Wow.
Nice.
2 years and 3 months. That's great. Ella, are you dating anybody at this moment?
No.
We're going to change that today.
Okay.
We're really looking forward to it. All right. So, gentlemen.
She's about it. She's okay with it.
Quiet. Let me work my magic. All right, gentlemen. If you have a crush on Ella, now is your time to call in.
She is a record-breaking girl.
She is a record-breaking girl.
She is.
She has a pet raccoon.
Yeah,
Will
Eventually.
Will.
We're working on that.
Ooh,
she can sing.
Fun. Yes, she can sing.
She can
Fun
sing.
first date idea. You take her out and y'all chase a raccoon together.
Yes. Yes. This sounds like quality TV.
This sounds like romance.
I need to know, though, what would y'all name the pet raccoon?
Oh.
What's your pet raccoon? So,
What's that raccoon from Over the Hedge?
I can't remember.
What is his name, Steven?
Over the Hedge.
Over the Hedge.
That's the one with Steve Carell's the little squirrel or whatever, and he loves cheese balls.
RJ.
Yeah.
It was RJ.
RJ the raccoon.
RJ.
My initials are RJ. My first name's Robert. My middle name's Jordan. I go by Jordan.
There you go.
I found some good names.
But RJ.
Go ahead, Steven.
Go ahead.
Bandit. Mischief.
Rocky.
Of course, Rocky works.
Yeah.
Trash Panda. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
If it's a girl, Bella. Luna, Shadow, Willow, or Coco. What do you think?
Coco.
These are some Google answers.
Nice.
Thanks, Google.
Hazel,
Thank you, Google.
Jasper, Maple, Miko.
I'm thinking maple.
Maple.
So, all right.
Bacon.
So with your new boyfriend, you will go out and find a raccoon.
Maple
the raccoon. And that'll be your first date. That'll be your first date.
It'll be great.
Gentlemen.
You'll never forget this moment for the rest of your life.
If what you heard, if you're listening online and what you heard sounds amazing.
It does.
And you're like, I would love to go on that date.
Ella's your girl.
Ella's your girl.
She's your girl.
You just got to ask her.
You got to ask her. And
what are you waiting
for?
Hey,
we're here for it. We
ask
got the comments open.
Give her a call. Ask her. Go ahead. Well,
when is prom? When is prom coming up?
When is prom coming up?
April 4th.
Oh, thank you, Luke.
Wait, Luke.
Thank you, Luke. We got plenty of time, Ella, for prom.
So
plenty of time.
That's good.
Luke, since your girl's not here, what are you doing for promposal?
Yeah. Are you going to do anything for promposal?
I'm making her a card right now.
A card? We can do better than that.
Seth.
All you got to do is get her to call in. We can set the music. And you can ask her live on air.
She's at work right now.
Seth.
She's at Chick-fil-A.
That's a good excuse.
Seth.
Yes.
What are you doing for my promposal?
I'm not. Nothing. I'm
That's
not going
rude.
anywhere near that.
After all we've been through.
Nothing at all.
I'm not even getting the card. Well,
all right.
Looks like
forward.
someone's returning your gift for promposal.
Talk to Jennifer.
I
about that.
already bought a beautiful sequin dress, and I can't believe it. You're not doing anything for me for promposal.
No, I'm not.
I am so disappointed.
I don't want to see you in a sequin dress either.
Why not?
Ever.
You know what? Steve and I are going to go, and we're going to have a great time.
Have fun, Steve.
We're going to have a lovely time.
I'll wear the fishnets.
And I'm not going to cry.
I'm going to be miles away from that.
Maybe I should go for good leopard print.
Yeah. I can't believe
leopard print.
I'm going to go throw up in that corner over there.
You're going to make my mascara run, and I'm going to be very angry.
Dear Lord,
at you.
it just got creepy. Okay.
Here we go.
Wait, the mascara made it creepy?
We're not that kind of show.
the Varsity Freestyle.
All right, that's freestyle. That means it's your chance to win a 5-person all-day pass to BMP Video Games. All you got to do is call in, answer the question, and I know you're like, I don't want to be on radio. Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
You want to be on radio because we have the questions. We also have the answers.
Yeah, you have nothing going on in your life right now. Give us a call. Come on.
And we want you to win.
Yeah.
We want you to win.
We will help you win.
And so all you got to do is answer 3 questions.
Just three. Just three.
3 questions. And so my first question is this. What is the world's hottest pepper? The first word, there's 2 words in it. Carolina. Second one starts with R.
Want to win?
Carolina.
At 256-505-0885.
See, that was another song that kind of had like a little chipmunk thing kind of going on in the background there. You know, and there's a part.
It's great.
There's a part of me that like anytime I hear a chipmunk singing in the background, I'm like, I kind of want to finish the song, and I don't know why, because I don't really like them. Like Alvin and the Chipmunks, I never liked, but I will.
Really?
But I will listen. See, my son loves Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Nice.
And we still listen.
Justice.
It is February, and he still wants to listen to Jingle Bells on the way to his grandparents' house. And I take him to his grandparents every day. And he's like, how about Jingle Bells, Daddy? And I'm like, oh, boy.
No.
Good. I just love hearing Jingle Bells. Just love it.
My favorite
It's just
song.
such a good song, and I love the Chipmunks. But there's something about like hearing a chipmunk on like a Kanye West song. You're like, why? I have to listen to it now. Why would anyone do this? Why would you do this, Kanye? You're such a reasonable person. Why would you do this,
Luke?
And then,
what's the world's hottest pepper?
What is it?
Carolina Reaper.
Yes.
Yes. So if you heard that, you have.
All
the
you
answer.
gotta do is
Here we
call
go.
in. Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah. Jeffrey. How are you going to get eliminated in that? That cannot be a comfortable elimination.
Get girls making a phone call. What's this all about? Who do you call?
It's like redneck wrestling right here.
Oh, an Amazon package. Gangrel? Oh my gosh. Gangrel? He was a wrestler when I was a kid. He's still alive?
No!
No, Jeffrey! That's the dream right there.
That was the most redneck wrestling match.
Have you ever been to the wrestling on Friday nights in Boaz?
No, but I want to go.
We're gonna
so
go.
Bad.
We're gonna go. We're gonna
so
take
bad.
Luke
Luke,
and
you
Ella.
want to come?
I didn't even know it was a
You want to
thing.
come?
It's tiny person wrestling.
Tiny person.
I've heard of that.
Yes.
You want to come too, Ella
Yeah.
Kate?
I'll go if y'all go.
We'll make a trip.
It can be your second date with your boyfriend that you get on with. It can be your second date.
I mean, you're going to have a life of adventure. Might as well.
Luke,
Like,
it could be your final date with Madison because she's gonna want to marry you as soon as you do. She's like, yes, this is it. This is
what
the
I've been
venue.
waiting for.
This is what I've been waiting for.
obvious.
This is every dream.
I would love to take her there.
Yeah, and she would too. You don't even. You know what? Here's the thing, Luke. Don't ask her. Just do it. It's best to just do those things. It's just be like, I got a surprise for you, baby.
I was talking to a former coach at your school. We were talking last year, and I said, "You're going to judge me after what I'm about to say, but I really want to go to midget wrestling." He said, "I've already been." I said, "No, your wife let you go." He said, we weren't dating then."
Okay, guys.
She bought the tickets.
I can tell you that the person we have on the line right now is very short. Not quite to the shortness that you were just talking about.
What?
But Evelyn has called
Evelyn!
in.
Hi,
To
Evelyn.
answer our question.
What's up, Evelyn?
Do we know Evelyn?
I do. I know Evelyn.
I know. You know Evelyn.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Evelyn. It's nice to meet you.
Same to you guys. I met you, Seth, at the marriage conference, yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Evelyn, you are a fun person, so
Yes.
I know you're really going to enjoy these questions. What is the world's hottest pepper?
Well, that sweet young Luke told me the answer, so it's Reaper.
No,
It is.
Carolina
It's the
Reaper.
Carolina Reaper.
Carolina Reaper.
Now
Good
listen,
job. Good job.
This is the difficult one. I'm going to help lead you up to this. I spent 3 months in Scotland, so I did an internship there. What is the national animal of Scotland? It is not a real animal. It's white and it has a horn.
A unicorn.
Yes!
A unicorn.
Now follow your gut on this one. Which Tesla CEO also co-founded PayPal?
I don't know if it's Elon or if it's someone.
Yes!
Elon
You got
Musk!
it! Listen to you, Evelyn!
You won.
You won a 5-person all-day pass to B&B video games.
And if you need some buddies to take, we'll go.
Yeah, I just can see you having fun there.
Yeah.
Well, our youngest, I'm like, I didn't want to just take him by. I drive by it twice a day because he goes to Albertville and we don't have a license yet. So I drive by it. I hear you guys talk about it all the time. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to just give it. You know, it'll be a good little surprise. For
Nice.
him.
He's going to have a great time.
Your son doesn't know the gift he has.
The gift he has.
He just doesn't get it.
Happy Valentine's Day, son.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly.
He has a great mother. If
What a
he's
great
not
time.
listening, right, Ella?
Yeah.
He has a great mother.
Yes, a great mother. A great mother.
Thank you, Evelyn. You have made our day.
You're a joy, Evelyn.
Have a good one, guys.
You
Bye.
too.
And bye.
Well, that was fun.
I like her. I
That
met
was
her
nice.
this week, Stephen.
What a nice,
she was
what a nice gal.
She's very quite wonderful.
She is.
Yes.
So I guess we'll hit a song. We'll come back with some Greg.
Yep.
All right.
Come back with some Greg.
Let's do it.
Greg.
Yes. Every time.
Those are some high notes.
I was getting into it. Hey,
Elevation Rhythm and Forrest Franks.
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
Stephen, I sent this today.
There's a reason I'm not a professional backup singer.
She didn't have to do her husband that way.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
so
check
Ella,
this video out.
you said that you're a dancer too. Is that correct?
Still?
Or that you did dance?
I did dance. I still like to have dance at home and learn new moves at home, but I danced for 11 years before doing track.
Seth also learns new moves at home. He loves doing all those. Oh yeah, he's a dancer.
Yeah, obviously.
This man is a dancer.
I'm glad you can see that gift
I
in my
can.
life.
I can see it. The Lord told me about it. In your life.
No, he didn't. The Lord didn't tell you that. Somebody else might have, but the Lord didn't.
What would be your go-to dance move? Is that how does Sarah know that you're a good dancer? Sarah's his wife, by the way. Does she know you're a good dancer? She doesn't?
No.
I bet she does.
Hey, Wilda Anderton Jeffries.
Don't change the subject.
Says,
We're talking about dancing.
Hey, Ella Kate. And,
Hi, Ella Kate.
Albert Smith says, are rabies shots included with varmint honey?
Is rabies shots included with what?
Varmint honey.
Varmint honey.
Varmint.
Oh, because we're going after the raccoon.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. And what did we decide to name the raccoon again?
I think
Maple.
Maple.
Bacon.
Maple bacon.
Yeah.
Good old
That's the
bacon.
name.
Good answer.
What are the names of your dogs? What are the names of your labs?
Jack and Pete.
Jack and Pete. That's a good name.
I mean, it's nice. It's not as good as Maple.
I think Jack and Pete's pretty stellar.
You know.
See, I'm the kind of person like I want to name if I have like an animal or something.
Right.
I want to name it. I'm with you. Like I just kind of want to name it like a regular person name because I like that.
Do you have an animal?
No.
Okay.
I have a 3-year-old. I don't need an animal. I need no animal.
Close.
He's Taz. That's
hey, I want to
Taz.
see some of your artwork.
Yeah.
I think I sent a picture.
Yeah.
Did she send you
We
some
should
pictures,
while we
Steven?
wait. We should sing another song.
I was looking for that. Let me see. Did you send it over text or email?
Text.
Text. Okay.
A text message.
For whatever reason, it did not come through on text message.
It said no.
What was it though? You can describe it to us.
Explain art. That's always the best. Yes.
Well, we got 10 seconds to Greg, so it'll give you a chance to,
So you have
to
10
find
seconds
it
to
and
explain
text
it.
it to me one more time. And here, we'll do this, okay?
It had a smile.
It's a rabbit.
Now, sports analyst Greg Glasscock.
Gregory.
Greg.
How are you fellas?
Wonderful.
We're fantastic.
We are just better than good.
Yes, sir. Guntersville had a great week in basketball, did they
Yeah,
not?
they did.
Yes, they did.
Tear
Yeah,
down
they
that
did.
Fairview team. Way to go.
Yeah, well, we're here in the postseason, and I was real concerned about last night with the team being shorthanded as they were, but they all pulled together and came through. And
yeah, they did.
Now they face an Arab team, which to me surprised me a little bit, beating Scottsboro in a close game. So they'll play Wednesday night for the area championship. And the good thing for Guntersville is they will be back to full strength supposedly for that game tomorrow night. So that'll be. But I was very concerned about last night because when you're missing 4 players and 3 starters, that's big against anybody.
Yeah.
So, they pulled through, so they still got their season going. And on the other side, on the crossover from the area they cross over to in the county, you still have Douglas and Boaz still alive. They play tomorrow night.
Wow.
To crown their area champion. And then, being in 7A starts their area a little bit later. Albertville's girls will start tomorrow, and then the boys will play Thursday night. So they hadn't started. Everybody else by tomorrow night late will already be wrapped up, and then sub-regionals will be Saturday night for the boys, and then, of course, you got to win the sub-regional game to move on to the regionals this year, and I don't know why they changed it up. The regionals are going to be a tad bit different. I'm used to always, pretty much going to JSU when Guntersville makes it. Well, this year we're going to Wallace-Hansville if we
Oh, yeah, I remember you telling us that last time, or at least last time I was on the air. I remember that. That's so strange.
Crazy.
Yeah. Don't really know why. I've only been to one game ever at Wallace. It seems to be an okay environment, but to me it's hard to beat JSU.
Yeah.
As far as environment goes. So we'll see. Hopefully they'll make it that far. They, you don't necessarily have to win your area tournament to move on. As long as you're the champion or the runner-up, you move on to the sub-regional round. And then, of course, you've got to win that one. So by the end of this weekend, and I guess by the time we talk next Tuesday, all the regionals will be sorted out as far as who's going where and, who they play.
Wonderful. And hopefully our people will be on top.
I hope so. That would be nice. And, as a whole, I want to see Marshall County do real well. So maybe we'll have several teams go to regionals and do real well.
We can only hope. Well, Greg, I'm so glad that we got to talk to you today.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's always good talking to you guys, and I also want to throw out there, I guess practice has begun, and the season will be starting soon for outdoor track.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's something I always enjoy, helping Coach Bashaw with some of the events, so that's right around the corner, should be starting very soon, and also soccer is going to get going. I know Guntersville's first match, I want to say, is against a ranked Douglas team this Friday night at home.
Wow.
So they're always fun to watch. So all the spring sports are about to be in full tilt as we come to a conclusion with basketball here in the next few weeks.
Fantastic. Well, Greg, we are always super grateful for you. Thank you so much for calling in.
Thanks, guys. I look forward to talking to you next week.
Yes, sir. You're the man, Greg.
All right. See y'all. All right, bye.
Is that the sad we're leaving music?
Is that because we're leaving, Steve-O?
You trying to make people
I'm
cry?
good.
You sure?
I'm good, yeah.
Cool. All right.
I'm fine.
All right. Just thought I'd help in case.
It's sweet. I was looking out for me.
Keep it over here just for that.
That dog, I appreciate it.
Just throw it over
You just want to throw toilet paper.
I do.
You just really want to throw
He's trying to roll the studio. That's what's happening right now. Fun.
Have y'all had fun on this show? Is this
it's been a great time.
Uh-huh.
Are you glad that you came?
See?
Yes. That's all we care.
See, Seth,
about.
I told you we were cool and hip with the youths. I told you that.
Jordan, you were cool and hip with the youths.
Yes.
Yeah.
Always. West Side.
You're killing me.
West Side, dog.
All right, we're doing buzzer beater, and that means that the show's over. Y'all
yes,
y'all
unfortunately.
can cry. It's okay. That's an appropriate reaction. Huh?
There's going to be some tears shed.
That's right. Yes. Thank you, Ella K. I like that reaction.
Yes, of course.
Luke, you're also allowed to cry.
Yes.
It's also...
Just saving it for later.
I always like to do a dramatic tear. It just kind of slowly comes down here.
Gets stuck in your beard.
And then right
gets
before
stuck
it
in my
falls off your
beard.
face, you suck it back up.
Absolutely,
Right? Yeah,
because
gotcha.
real men don't cry.
That's it.
The Buzzer Beater.
That sound lets you know where you can find us when the show has come to an end. We know that you're crying. We hear you.
I said don't cry, don't cry.
That's right. We know. We hear you crying. And it's okay. We're going to give you a big social media hug.
Yes.
Bigly.
You can find us at Facebook at Varsity Radio Show.
At Instagram at Varsity Radio Show.
At X at Varsity Radio Show 88.5.
Also, over on TikTok at Varsity Radio Show and YouTube at Varsity Radio Show 885.
And we're on podcast everywhere.
We're everywhere.
Apple Podcasts, Pocket Cast, Spotify,
Everywhere.
iHeartRadio, and Horizon Communications, Charter 182. Hey, guys. We're glad to be on TV with you.
And we'll come to your house if you send us your address.
Also, the fuel of the Varsity is Marco's Pizza. Pizza, salads, desserts, subs, sides, beverages in the shops at Albertville. And another sponsor, B&B Video Games.
Yep. B&B Video Games. It's the Albertville Mullet.
Yeah, it is.
80s style arcade in the back, business in the front. That's a business in the front, party in the back kind of situation.
That's right.
That's a mullet,
That's
baby.
a mullet.
That's
Hey,
a mullet.
We are so glad that you decided to spend time with us this beautiful Tuesday.
Absolutely.
With the most incredible, wonderful, amazing Guntersville athletes. We love these guys. Hey, we want you to come back next week. Same varsity time, same varsity place on 88.5 JFM. We'll see you back.
Goodbye.
The Varsity Radio Show. Tuesdays, 2:30 to 4:30. Streaming live to Facebook and YouTube and live on the radio. There's no excuse to not tune in.
Watch
Steven's
people
got
run.
Something here. Yes, I found this.
Yes.
What the dog doing?
You're welcome.
That's heavy metal, dog.
You felt that. That's what you need to listen to. Warming up for your races.